Hey mate. Name's McCratty. I'm a hired gun working for the firm. A bunch of British bastards who call Saints Crossing home. Let's keep this civilised now. Me, I'm a product of failure. I failed in South Africa. I failed in Mexico. Only by the skin of my teeth did I make it to Saints Crossing, and I knew I couldn't fail again.
Let me fucking speak.
This is my story of how I washed up in Saints Crossing with no to me name and worked my way up one of the crossing's most renowned criminal organisations. Of how I got rank and wealth, met the weird and wacky little bastard, and how the firm weathered its biggest storm yet. I'd made it. Barely, like a drowned rat. But I'd made it. Can't say I recommend Mexico, unless you fancy getting shot at without so much as an hola. No, that wasn't it. I was naive, let's leave it at that. I spent a few weeks out west, hunting, fishing, getting my kit up to scratch, recovering from my brush with mortality. Cheers. I celebrated my survival the only way I knew how. A bottle of whiskey and a fishing rod. The lake was teeming with redfin, and I mean teeming. I were catching all night. Look at you, eh? Look at you. Eventually I ventured east. It was about time I integrated into society. I'd not spoken to anyone. I just wanted to blend in, but looking like I did, sounding as I did, how could I? So, after hunting some bigger game and watching the locals from a distance, I ventured into Valentine for a tour. A train tour.
Don't reckon I've ever met either one of you in the crossing. What y'all do?
I've only been here a few weeks myself. I've been fishing out west. Just come up this way very recently to do some hunting and see what's what.
I see, I gotcha. How about yourself, hon?
I'm trying to work with the medical department.
How about you? How long you been a train conductor?
Oh, since March.
Since March, eh?
Mm-hmm.
How have you found it?
Oh, I absolutely love it. We get robbed all the time, but, you know.
Out of every 10 journeys, how often would you say you get robbed?
It's not bad. It's probably 5. But I run them early.
Right.
Maybe 4. Probably 4.
Look at the size of this place.
I'll wait until you walk through it.
It's like nothing you ever seen, huh?
That's beautiful. Ding ding. Can you hear it now?
What, me getting robbed and losing all my money to some street rat?
Is it true there's alligators out this way?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
plenty. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're all over the place. Here, look left and right up here. You'll see them. Look over here to the right in particular. Yeah,
Like, I
they're
can see them now.
On the islands. Yeah.
Yep, and they're over here on the left. Also, panther.
Oh yeah.
And they like to drop down from trees, I've heard.
I've heard panthers hang their food into trees.
What drops out of the trees?
Panthers.
Like cougars, but
Oh, hell no.
Vicious.
Drop out the trees.
Oh yeah, they actually do that, so watch out.
I'll believe it when I see it, but then again, if I see it, it's probably last time you'll hear from me.
Yeah,
Why do
yeah,
you think
yeah.
I carry
Tell
a
about it.
shotgun?
When you hear wow, wow, you know you're done. Get your butt in a pucker real quick.
Oh, do you run this place?
Oh, no, not I. I was just looking at where that someone torn a poster here. Wonder what it was about.
Torn a poster? Poster of what?
I ain't too sure. I was investigating.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, if only the stew would in this town.
Yeah, I've tried it over there too, at the saloon. Not too good, is it?
No, between you and me, the best stew's made up of Butcher's Creek. Pink fish stew made with salmon. You don't know any keen fishermen at the moment, do you?
Well, what kind of fish do you need?
Well, truth be told, I kind of need worms. Only 'cause, you know, the place where you get them is a bit dangerous. And if I go myself, I don't trust that I'm going to be able to do it. So, I mean, if you could get me some worms, I'd pay as much as possible.
Crikey. Load of questions there. First, why do you need worms? Why worms?
You can just catch just about anything in those rivers with worms. Secret.
I thought you meant you wanted them to put in your stew.
No. No, I'm gonna do the fishing myself, sir. I don't know what kind of person you think I am, but I would not make you a worm stew and then serve it to you with a straight face or otherwise. In Butcher's Creek, we breed them, and we can sell them as well. But that's an awful distance from here. Closest I can think, fishing check wise, is hell, that one in Big Valley. But it's surrounded by bears.
So I've heard.
Yeah, and I'm not keen to go myself, you see. So I'm looking for, someone up to the task.
I'll tell you what, if I'm over there, I'm off down to Blackwater now to play some blackjack, so if I do well at blackjack, I'll bring back some worms. How about that?
All right, well, thank you, sir. I'm Betty, by the way. Betty Butcher.
Good to meet you, Betty. I'm McCratty.
McCready.
That's the one.
All right, well, see you soon.
Alive without breath, as cold as death, clad in mail, never clinking, never thirsty, ever drinking. What am I? Crikey.
Please what? Have my hands? No.
Oh yeah, Betty, isn't it?
Oh, howdy do.
I heard you wanted some worms.
Hey, you got any spare change?
I'm afraid not, mate.
Well, you got worms, but no spare change.
Exactly, that's how tight things are.
Here, I'll be right back.
Can I have a worm then,
Just hold on, I'll be right back.
please?
You want a worm?
Yeah, well, if you've not got any spare change, I'll take a worm.
What do you want to do with a worm?
I don't know. Well, maybe I can sell it for some spare change.
Now, speaking of worms, how many worms do you want?
What? I'll take some.
Some. You're gonna have to give me a number of worms.
I'm not very good with numbers, so I'll take some.
How high can you count?
Like that.
10.
Yeah,
10 worms.
yeah.
Well, you know what? You can count to 10. You can have 10 worms if you want.
What? Yeah.
Pages, is this your younger brother?
Well, this guy I'm talking to?
Oh, there's a train. There's a train.
Oh, there's a train!
A train?
Drop everything and run!
Sorry, I really like trains.
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
make you. I owe you a stupid, but I forgot my cooking pot. But I have everything. But I want to get on the train. Would you like to come on the train? I wonder which one it is. Sorry, I got my train book.
Train book?
I know all the trains. I'm a train spotter. Howdy. Oh no, is it discontinuing?
Do you want your worms?
Oh yes, please. I just have to get a cooking pot and I'll make you some stew as well.
Oh, great.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that saved me a trip through bear territory. Territory, if you will.
Baratory, right. Well, just do me a favour. Don't put them in your stew.
No, I shan't. Just the fish and beets. Good evening.
Evening.
Evening. You spoke to that, beggar before?
No. Why?
He was just outside saloon. I gave him some of them worms.
Oh. Maybe they'll go fishing.
Yeah, maybe they will.
It's a very bad idea. Very bad idea.
What the bloody hell happened?
Train.
Hey, you got any spare change?
How'd you find your worms?
I tried to pay to get on the train with them, but the lady said I was trespassing. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, come here, you. I admire your tenacity.
Wait, who?
Do you know what tenacity means?
No, wait, no. Is that bad? Are you being rude?
Do you know what $10 means?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Open your hands then.
Oh. Oh, thanks.
Don't spend it all at once.
I won't. Oh, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out.
Spend it on the train.
I never really see the train, but okay.
Mr. McCready,
Oh, hey up, love. How you doing?
here, I've got your stew.
Oh, have you? Come on, bowl of fish stew.
That's right, with beets and everything. Beets and potatoes.
Cracking.
And a pinch of celery.
Oh, I appreciate that. See you around.
Yeah, thanks for the worms again.
No problem.
So tell me, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
It's a good question. I think you can do a lot with a lot less. But I could live a lavish life, we say. 20,000?
You have an overabundance of money to put into whatever you want. You could even spend a good chunk of it on useless crap.
I think I'd buy the finest clothes I could. I'd probably get my own tailor. I'd get the finest horse I could. In fact, I'd hire someone to drive me around in a wagon. That's what I'd do. And they'd just be there all the time. And in fact, I'd have a butler as well.
So you'd go for services too. You know, you would try your best to do as less as possible.
I want to retire. Early and well. Live somewhere warm and tropical. 20k? 20k would see to that. I know my letters right well. I can read. It's arithmetic that kind of throws me off.
Right. How's it going?
How do you do?
Yeah, doing good. How can I help you?
Oh, what food do you have on today? Do you have any stew?
Yeah, we have stew. We also have, I think we have some stuff left for English breakfasts.
Oh, aye. That sounds lovely.
Yeah, we got some bacon, eggs, sausages, and fried eggs.
The only British pub in the crossing.
No, he's English. I don't know where, but he's English.
I'm from Yorkshire.
I don't know where that is.
North of England.
I'm not very good with maps, okay?
Do you at least know where you're from?
No, I don't. I grew up in an orphanage.
Me, I just arrived here a couple of weeks ago. Used to be a soldier, South Africa. And now I'm just kind of hanging around, hunting, fishing, being flexible, if you put it that way.
Flexible. Don't suppose you'd fancy dropping back in here tomorrow? Yeah, no, there's someone that might want to meet you. Fellow soldier.
Why? Do you know where he served?
No, you'll have to talk to him about that.
Alright, fair enough. I was down Rhodesia.
This is a conversation with the most places on a map that I've ever fucking heard of. And it's the only one that I've told people I don't know places on the map.
Where do you know on the map?
Nowhere.
I did come back the next day. And when the cavalry showed up, a unit of mounted blighty, I was taken aback. It had been too long. I didn't realise how much I'd missed it.
Wow, you should do that.
You know, told me.
All right, mate. Lovely carbine repeater you got yourself there. If you ever want a better firearm, let me know.
Might well do that.
All right, mate. What can I get you?
320.
How do you do? Can I have a bottom shelf whiskey, please?
Bottom shelf whiskey.
320,
You'll be
yeah,
very lucky,
300.
mate. It's all we fucking got in here. So
320 is my lowest.
I'm easily
Sorry.
pleased.
yeah, the top shelf just gets dusted more regular. Where are you from, mate?
Top Nick.
What do you think?
Well, talk a bit more and let me have a guess. Go on.
The guy I was telling you about.
Ah, Yorkshire.
That's the one, mate. How about yourself? London?
Oh, there we are. Yeah, roundabouts. My friend Finn here tells me you fought in the army.
Yeah, South Africa, Rhodesia.
Which regiment would that be then?
That's a bit of a complicated situation, that. It's the British South Africa Company.
So less the army and more sort of invested, more corporate interest.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing down there then?
Protecting and advancing British interests in the area. We had our own interests too.
See, if my memory serves, Ronnie here.
Hello.
Regiment of Fusiliers. Is that
That's
right,
right.
Ron?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm asking about that's right. Same fucking regiment me and Archie were in, as we weren't in as long as you, were we?
Oh, lucky fucking sods.
Yeah, we managed to skip the boat by putting a superior officer in a hospital for a very long time before we got on the boat. Yeah, I spent a bit of time in the Tower of London, but you know, not many people can say that, can they? No, they can't.
After South Africa, I tried down in South America for a little bit. Don't recommend it.
I've got no intentions of going, although I do hear, what's that island called, Ron? With the rum.
Oh, Guama, was that right? Yeah.
I mean, I think it might just be Guama. I don't know about the Gua bit. But yeah, that's the one. Tell you what, I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
It's McCratty, mate. What's your name?
Reggie. Oh, well, it's Reginald. Everyone calls me Reggie or Reg, either one. Was it McCratty, was it?
McCratty, yeah.
Is there a first name there, or do you prefer surname?
Surname.
Fair enough. I can tell you was in the army, can't you, Ron?
Yeah. My name's Roddy, by the way. I like being called by my first name because I want to forget that shit.
And this here is Marcellus, and the little ginger lad with the eternal smile behind you is Charlie. And there was Finn here a second ago, but he's fucked off somewhere.
Oh, he's got
probably
off
with that
his
lass.
girlfriend.
Yeah, renting a hotel room by the hour. Yeah.
After reminiscing over some bottom shelf whiskey, I had a job. It started with some shine, cooking it up, prepared for their buyer.
Here we are. Make it a little bit less obvious. We'll hang around in the camp rather than right outside there.
Anyone know who that is?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Not a clue.
Right. Oh, I mean,
Hey,
do
Ron,
they-
do you wanna duck?
Somebody that's just blown our cover, it seems.
Taking his sweet time.
Yeah, he fucking is.
Tell you what, why don't two of us go over and we'll convince him maybe to part ways with his belongings? What do you reckon?
Yeah, all right then.
The rest of you get sorted on the liquids.
Do you know how to cook?
I actually don't. It's easy.
Yeah. Shove it in the thing inside. Wait a minute. Make sure the temperature's right. You're good.
Oh, it's like magic, look.
Oh yeah, once this going, mate, it's just put it in the pot and let it drip out, you know?
How'd you get on?
Yeah, you have nothing on him, mate.
Right.
Oh,
The only reason he was circling around is he's got his stash up here.
alright. What was the fella's name?
I'll ask him in a minute.
You look pretty fucking proper.
Everyone ready?
Yeah. I'll
Good to go.
pass by to you. You want it, yeah?
Alright, two of you know the route. I'll meet you there.
Then we went mining. Not the kind you do with a pickaxe, if you catch my meaning.
Interesting route.
Deep this.
I guess I'm going for a swim. You out?
Well, shit.
Got a new riding friend there.
I'm one with the animals, me, mate.
You know the way up, or do you want me to lead?
No, I know the way to be playing, mate. Don't worry about it.
No bear's a good sign.
If it's not here now, we'll see it on the fucking way back.
No, that means someone's probably taken it out already, so they can go mining.
Shit the fucking bed.
It's fucking done. 2 shotguns, always works.
Yeah, 2 shotguns and about 12 fucking Navy rounds. Yeah, sure, Ron, but make out it was all you.
Good aim.
It was all me. What are you talking about?
Oh, they're right here on the floor. Would you look at that?
And y'all got smelling salts.
Yeah, I like
I
some.
do, yeah. I've got
Alright,
2.
then. I think only one horse probably limits the chance of anyone else fucking down here.
This bridge, I'm not getting on with it after you.
Fuck me, in my view, mate, you just jumped off. Fuck, hell.
Hopefully not a premonition.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. My heart jumped into my chest for you.
That's so sweet.
the fuck did he get up there?
Job description didn't mention being an acrobat.
Damn. Up and kicking he is. Hey there, fella.
Hi.
He's all awake now.
He's wide awake.
Yeah.
What happened? The bear get you?
No,
had something nice
the
on
bear
it.
chased me, and I think my horse panicked and kicked me.
Right, fella, there's enough of us here, so I'm gonna lower the fucking shotgun, do you hear me? Alright?
Can I lower my hands?
As long as they don't go near your fucking piece.
What's in the box on your horse?
Fresh box, nothing in it. You want to see?
You know what? You strike me as an honest man.
I appreciate that. I try my best to be honest. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you want to
So do
you
I.
got kicked by your own horse, and that's kind of embarrassing. So.
Yeah, it is very embarrassing.
Alright.
To be honest, I'm more happy that I was found by you than some of my friends.
What's your fucking name, anyway?
My name is Eric.
Why don't you go ahead and head into the mine, Eric, and carry on like normal?
I think I'm going to head and see if I can get some medical for my rib.
I think you're going to walk away from us into the mine now.
Alrighty.
You want to spend some time in that fucking dark hole if you catch my drift, yeah?
I understand. I'll just catch my
When you
breath.
go and get some medical, you can skip the law office while you're down there, okay?
No problem.
Look at this shiny new toy I got.
Right in front of us. No, that's an elk.
That's a fucking elk.
There was a bear, though. I shit you not. I
Fuck
heard it.
me!
Well, yeah, we shot it.
No, it's right there to our left, to the east. See it?
East side, guys.
Oh yeah.
Well, are we going to leave it here for the guy that's only got a cattleman, or?
No. Look. In all fairness, he's not been mauled by a bear yet. It was his horse that kicked him that knocked him out.
Unless you want the pelt. I mean, it's a $40 pelt.
How many fucking rounds did that fucking thing take?
Probably should have taken the
Jesus
shot.
Christ!
There goes
You okay there?
There goes the only guy with some smelling salts.
No,
No, well,
He's got
I've
some.
got smelling salts, but we're moving from here first, alright? That guy's
That shotgun would have saved him twice. Would have bought him a drink.
going up to the house on the ranch, alright?
What does that bloke have on him?
What's on
Oh.
my back?
All right, okay, very nice. So it turns out double shotgun won't always kill a
That
bear.
might sting a bit.
I didn't even fucking have it out. Oh, it's still on my shoulder.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
think
not
he
going
was
to do you any
looking
good on
away.
your shoulder, Ron. I couldn't believe the amount of fucking rounds that fucking... The first bear, blink and the bear was dead. This bear, fuck me.
Well, it's because I didn't fire my fucking shotgun.
This is gonna sting.
Right. Oh, fuck.
There you go.
Oh, fuck.
Alright,
Unroll it. You gotta unroll
be
it, man.
bleeding.
You go on ahead of me with that lantern. Yeah.
Shouldn't have even bothered walking down, Ron.
Oh, I know. Oh,
At least you got a story to tell, Ron.
fucking shit story, eh? Oh,
I've got enough of those. Oh, fucking snakes.
I do not appreciate snakes at all.
There's a lot of fucking snakes around here, you gotta be careful.
Well, it is the crossing after all. You right, Ron?
no.
No.
Got fucking attacked by a bear. Oh.
He's not having a good day, is he?
No.
No, it didn't fucking help, no.
We'd made it back in one piece. All that was left now was to debrief. And get paid.
You were
Oh,
with me.
this must
I
be
didn't
Chrissy.
know. Yeah, this is Chrissy. This is Reggie.
Yeah.
Love the suit.
Hi, Reggie.
All right.
Did Charlie go to bed?
Yeah, about an hour ago now, yeah.
Dang it.
Sorry. He's been talking about you a lot, though.
Yeah. Strong silent type? You ain't gonna say hi?
You looking at me?
Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you. My name's McCratty.
Oh, hi, McCratty. It's a great name, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Your name Chrissy, did you say?
Yeah, Chrissy Snow.
Well, it's good to meet you, Chrissy Snow. Yeah, you. Do you want a whiskey?
Alright, mate, can I get you a drink?
Me? I've got one.
Do you want another?
Actually,
Alright, mate, that is
Oh,
$2.
yeah, I won't say no.
I do.
Fuck it.
I'll be right back.
After the day you've had.
Gonna be alright, Ron.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
I got him a whiskey, he'll be alright.
Yeah, he's old.
How old?
I'll have to ask him. But I guess you're the right kind of person to invite back then. Or I guess we'll have to see.
Oh yeah, if that's the kind of stuff you end up doing on regular, we'll do just fine.
Oh, yeah. You're volunteering.
Yeah, I am.
But Granny,
Yeah, what's that?
alright, fellas, alright if we take your telegram number?
Sure, whenever you're ready.
545 Westy Vigor. Alright.
What's the word?
Alright, I'll see you later though. Take care, yeah?
There's no issue.
Aye,
between
you
the companies.
too. Finally, things were looking up. I headed to Blackwater to buy some trousers that didn't have holes in, a new shirt, a shave, a bath. I felt human again. After, I headed to the pier to do some fishing, and Blackwater, busy as it was, wasn't afraid to come say hello.
Hey,
How do you do? Can I help you?
I don't want to bother you, Dun, but do you happen to know where we are?
How specific do you want me to be?
Like, what's this there town called?
This is Blackwater. Where do you need to be?
I don't need to be anywhere specific. I was just sort of out hunting and I saw the town and I figured I'd come in and check, but it's empty as hell, so ain't nobody been able to tell me what it's called.
Well, allow me to be the first to tell you. Welcome to Blackwater.
Thank you. You got a funny accent. Where are you from?
The moon,
The moon? For real?
you know it, made of cheese and all that.
Is it? I thought that was a lie.
Give me a sniff and tell me I'm not smelling the cheese. See?
Yeah. No, that is, kind of cheesy. What's it like on the moon?
It's exactly like you think it is. It's just, it's soft underfoot. We see everything for miles around.
Wow. How'd you get down from there?
Fell over, dunno.
Oh. Damn, that's a hell of a fall.
Yeah, it's a very long fall.
That's crazy. Well, welcome to, this place, I guess. Although you knew it better than I did, so maybe you've been here longer.
And what about you?
I'm from, the Lemoyne area. The swamps over there.
Ah, Lemoyne. I went on a train through there. They have alligators and stuff down that way, don't they?
Right, exactly. Just like my dad.
Just like your dad.
Just like my dad.
Your dad's an alligator.
My daddy's an alligator, exactamundo.
No shit.
That's why my last name is Gator. What's your name?
My name's McCratty.
McCratty. Nice to meet you, McCratty. I'm Allison.
It's good to meet you, Allison. Allison Gator.
Allison Gator. You can call me Allie, though.
I'm gonna be calling you Gator, that's what I'm gonna be calling you.
That works.
Would you ever hunt an alligator? Or is that off limits with it being family?
It's complicated. Self-defense, I might kill an alligator, but...
Right.
There's an off chance that it's my daddy, right? So, I try not to.
You on good terms with your dad?
I don't know him. Like, Look, I know it sounds stupid when I say my dad's an alligator. I understand that most people have a human mama and a human daddy. My mama didn't fuck a gator and make me. My mama turned a gator into a man, then fucked that man and made me. And then the man turned back into a gator.
Don't you think you should go find your dad? And, maybe forge a relationship with him?
So, I mean, someone did say there was a big gator out on Siska. Someone hinted it might be my daddy, but I think they were messing with me.
In Sisika? Is that the prison?
That's what they say.
Throughout this whole time, I haven't caught a single thing, not a single bite.
Maybe I'm scaring him off.
Maybe you need to get in with like a stick.
I ain't got a stick. I got tomahawks. Maybe I can lasso a fish. Wait, give me a second. If this works, I am going to be known across the land. It didn't work. I feel embarrassed.
You shouldn't. It's me and you ain't caught anything. And I'm the one who's got the rod.
Wait, is that a double rainbow? Oh my lord.
I'm only seeing the one. Oh, hang on. No, there's two.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you're not shitting me. There's two.
It's a double rainbow.
Have you made a wish yet?
I wish I found my daddy, I guess. Woo!
Oh, Jesus Christ. How is it in there?
Cold as balls. Jesus.
I'll bet.
Oh, I heard there's a good catfishing spot down in Lemoyne. If you want to if you ever headed that way. Yeah, right near that bridge. If you go there, you can catch yourself some catfish.
You know what? I'm gonna put a notch on my map here. That's catfish as recommended by Gator.
Met a man who asked me to take the census today.
You kidding? Where is he?
Valentine.
Valentine. Right, I'll stay clear of that. That sounds like a whole...
Yeah, fucking weird guy. And he gave me a birthday, so I guess that was good.
Did he?
Yeah, my birthday was yesterday, he said.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah. I hope you meet your dad and you're on good terms.
Yeah, I hope so too. Have a good night.
You too.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Hello.
What do you want?
Good day, sir. Good day. Could I interest you in taking the census?
Oh, I've heard about you.
About me?
I've heard how much of a rude man you are.
Oh, no. I assume you're meaning the state census. I am the federal census, sir.
Let me have a look at you.
A look at who?
At you. Where are you from? You seem to have a bit of a lilt from back in the British Isles.
I certainly do, sir. Well, actually, it was my mother who was Italian, but my father was Italian, sorry. And my mother was British, so I got my accent from her.
Right, let's talk about your mother for a minute.
Well, that is a very odd line of questioning, sir.
We're going there. Would you say she were a member of the upper classes?
I'm really not too sure, sir. Although I would imagine that whatever it wasn't too upper, as she did move away from there to Washington.
Right. See, I'm just taking a look at you and I'm thinking, you're a toff.
You may call me whatever you want, sir. I just want to get the data so I can go home and see my children. Well, unfortunately, sir, I do have to fill the census out. It's nothing personal.
Right, well, if you want to do that, you can join me while I'm doing something else. I'm going to go fishing. So, come on.
I see. Are you going fishing just up there next to the water?
Yes, I am, actually. Where's my rod? Where are you, Jack?
That is a wonderful name for a horse, sir.
It's alright, mate. It's alright. Just a toff. One little thing before. My profession is, it's fairly sensitive, and,
That's absolutely fine, sir. I can assure you that the information you give me will be kept very securely, and in fact, if it is confidential information of the highest order, in fact, something to do with, state work or along those lines, then it will be kept in a separate book and stored away safely as soon as I get back to the bank. Your birth name, please, sir?
My name's, Jim. Holy
Dear
shit!
fucking lord, what the devil was that? Don't worry about it, sir. We need to conduct the census.
I work by day and I work by night. By day, I'm a ballroom dancing instructor, and by night, I'm a. You absolutely sure this is gonna be discreet information?
Absolutely, sir.
I'm an intimacy coordinator. You mentioned earlier that not a lot of people are having kids. It's.
Dear lord, what the fuck just happened to that man?
You alright, mate?
What did he say as he ran past us? Did you even hear it?
You alright, mate? He said something about a Butcher's Creek. Hang on, am I going to fish him in? He's going to get on my hook here.
Well, the unfortunate thing is, I didn't manage to get his data down before he got and killed himself, so I can't put him down as a death in the census. For fuck's sake!
He's actually drowning, he is.
He absolutely is. He's gone. Done for. Don't know why the fuck he did that. Anyway.
Well, I'm going to get my boots wet. Hang on. I'll cast out. If you don't grab onto it, we'll, yeah.
Anyway, while you're trying to save a man's life, yearly salary.
Kind of is, but it isn't really.
Excuse me.
Just now you need to leave. I'm sorry.
Someone just jumped in the lake over there.
Okay.
Christ, okay.
We're in the middle of
We
something
will-
now. I tripped.
Yeah, we will deal with that, but we're in an active robbery situation. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. At the moment.
Alright, you didn't see me. You see what's going on?
Yeah, bank robbery. Oh, it's Ripley!
She's back?
Oh, and Stone!
Someone jumped in the lake over there when I was fishing. I'm starting to think it's something to do with this robbery.
Maybe.
Yeah. Trying to think like them, you know. And there was an explosion earlier. Did you hear an explosion?
Yep. Yeah, I think that was part of it, old chap.
Let's have a gander here.
Right, I'm going to assume they're going the other way, and we're safe down here.
Can't say for sure yet, love.
Oh, shit.
No, it's not. Do you know who I think it is?
Who?
It's the people who hang with the Summers gang.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
Bunch of assholes.
Right, yeah, they're going out top end of town.
Summers gang doing robberies, though? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, no, that's really unusual.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Excuse the intrusion. One of you a medic?
I'm a doctor, yes.
A doctor, yeah. There's someone's been hit on the head quite seriously at the telegram station.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. You may as well make a little bit of a party out of it. You may as well come over. It's the census guy. You familiar?
Oh, he's been hit on the head again, has he?
Howdy.
Again.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, hi, Tristan.
You're right there.
All you do? Oh, well.
Oh, you look a bit different with a shaved face.
Take a look. Yeah, how are you feeling? You feeling better than you were the other night?
Yeah, a bit better, mate. You know, like I said, that was a fucking little bit savage, wasn't it, you know?
Well, yeah.
You're busy right now.
Depends what's on.
Well, it depends if you're busy.
Right, you ready?
Ready when you are.
Right.
The Shine had a buyer, which meant we had the go-ahead to move it. Running Shine was risky business. Law got tip-offs from local do-gooders that complicated an already high-risk activity.
How's your horse doing, alright?
Think so.
Pretty good.
Jesus Christ, look at that view.
Oh, it's fucking gorgeous, ain't it?
Need a postcard, mate.
Right, go. Move.
You said earlier that if I get caught, I had to tell them something about patches, is that right?
You tell them I'm Patches. If they ask you who I am.
Why is that? Somebody you got a score with?
Every crime I've been caught for, I've been caught under the name Patches. I used to be homeless. It's a long story, but these guys helped me up off the street, so...
Earlier, I met someone who, I swear, no word of a lie, said that her dad were a alligator. No word of a lie.
Fucking alligator?
Legit, yeah. It started, right, because I was fishing, and then they came up to me, asked where I'm from, I told them I'm from the moon, They believe me.
Anyway, do you have anything else apart from that carbine, Pete?
Pete?
Is that not your name?
It's McCratty. I think you must have misheard me earlier, and I didn't correct you because we were on a job. Pete.
Well, I don't fucking know what your name is anyway.
McGratty, as he said.
I'm not going to remember that.
You may as well call me Pete then.
Is there a shortened word I can use instead of that?
Pete.
All you've got of that carbine and this, is that a Cattleman?
Yeah, bear in mind I did come up from Mexico at the start of when I came over, and it were a bit of a... I just cut my losses and came north, basically. So I've got bugger all.
Right.
Seems like it. Well, next time if we do a job, I'll give you a gun for it instead of money.
Alright, it's a deal.
But I'll give it to you beforehand so you can use it on the job.
The next job was sooner rather than later. So, after a quick piss, I was back at it. Alright, good to go.
Right, now this isn't a normal gun, okay? I'm gonna be careful with that. I think you can take a closer look at it and see what it might be on it. Now, a certain group of people might not be too happy if you were to have that on you or on your person when they catch up with you.
It's not my old Martini Henry, but it'll do.
Oi, you! Put your hands up. You hear me? Alright, you got any friends with you? What was that? You got to speak up. You got any friends with you? No, well, I tell you what you're going to do. You're going to turn around whilst my fella here is going to have a little look in your pockets. You hear me? Alright, now nice and easy. I want you to turn around again. Alright? Now, walk this way, out towards the mine.
Of course.
What's your name, by the way?
Kamala.
Marla. Alright, Marla. Carry on.
Yeah.
Let's get moving. Our mining trip didn't stop there. It turned into more of an expedition, hitting various locations around the crossing.
I don't remember it being this far up north.
No.
No.
Pretty sure it is.
Jesus Christ. Look at that.
Oh, fuck me. I'm freezing my crown jewels.
Can't hear you, Ron.
Don't worry, I'm just moaning.
Come on. Shit!
Oh, fucking hell, McCranny. You alright?
I think so.
Yeah, it's alright.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, slippery, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm alright. Shit, that hurt. Come on, Shaq, come on. Fucking hell! Is there any different types of ore in here, or is it just another run-of-the-mill?
Lot of fucking coal.
Right.
But that other building that you see across the way is fucking stacked full of dynamite.
Is it now?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, no, I don't know about Nancy though. Okay,
I'm beginning to think both of you need horse riding lessons.
In South Africa, it's very different terrain to this.
Well, McGranny, you enjoyed your little trip out today? Seen some sights, haven't you?
Ah, seen a lot of the snow too, as in face down in it.
Did you have a quick look at that pouch?
Oh, I haven't even looked inside yet.
Alright.
Shall we save it for a grand reveal to see if there's a bugger all in there? Took $5 off for 2.
Oh yeah, did you leave her with some money though, yeah? You didn't take all of her money, did you?
Left her with a little bit.
Alright, good. But she had fuck all weapons on her, right?
Just a knife, yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell.
If she gets stuck up there, she can always off herself with it.
Wolves.
Did you see Ron get out?
No, let's go back.
Fuck's sake.
It might be up here on the right, actually. Here it is.
Alright.
Took your sweet time. Back in Valentine, we counted the take.
Give him the 80 out of that 180. You keep
Well,
the rest.
let's have a look and see what you got in that
Oh,
pouch.
yeah. You know, you could do the grand unveiling.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So in total, once I do a little bit of work, 'cause I'll have to cut that, I think we made about $259. 75 each.
Give my 75 to him. He'll need it for the sugar.
Alright.
Thank you very much, both of you.
No, no worries, mate, no worries.
I want you to do something else first.
Yeah.
By me. I want you to punch that man.
Do you know his name?
No.
Hey, mate.
What in the hell?
Good punch.
I will bury you! Break it up now. You ain't nothing!
Little bastard!
Nicely done. And I'll see you later.
Have a good night. It was my turn to prepare the next run of Shine. Being honest, picking the wheat felt a bit too much like honest work. Sometimes in life, though, you need something to run from. For me, it was the menial work honest folk did to get by, like farming the fields or working a cannery. At least it affirmed my career choices. I hope. That Gator?
That's Gator. Oh, hey, are you the Moon Man?
I'm a moon man, yeah. How are you doing?
You're the Moon Man. I'm doing great. I forgot your name, and I was telling someone else about you, and it was
Oh,
kind
it's
of
alright. I could be the moon man, yeah. I've been thinking about you, yeah. Have you got up to see your dad yet?
No, because I still don't know, right, where, how best to get to Seska and find out if that's my daddy. Say, have you seen a criminal kind of looking lady with, I think an eye patch?
Why are you asking?
I just, she shot a man in front of me and ran away, and then she came back and asked me to put up a note for the sheriff's up there, and I thought she was real pretty.
She sounds delightful.
I just want to see her again, you know? Did you catch any catfish?
I'll give you one guess.
No.
No. No, it's alright. If I do catch one, I'll let you know. But anyway, I'll let you go. Stew for dinner. Not Betty Butcher's, unfortunately. In the saloon, I bumped into a lass who'd needed a lift to the telegram station. She'd been injured. At that point, I had no clue who she was, and I knew better than to ask.
Hello, sir. I'm here to inform you on the matter of Lottie that she's doing well so far. She's just informing a few friends of her current state. Apologies for keeping you waiting for so long and all that.
It's no problem. Very thoughtful for you to come out. Does she still want to lift back?
I believe she might need some assistance soon. She shan't be too long. She has just woken up from a rather traumatic experience.
Ah, yeah, I heard about it.
Yes, well, being shot is never a pleasant experience, I can imagine.
No, it isn't.
Well, I've only been stabbed, really, so I can't really compare.
Oh, why'd you get stabbed? Been stabbed pretty bad, but I think I'd rather be shot than stabbed.
Well, it was less stabbing and more slashing. They hacked away at my back a few times.
Right.
Nothing too fatal, but, still, it's never a good time. They wanted to get the point across, I can imagine.
Yeah, if we would have got the point in, I probably wouldn't be speaking to you right now.
Well, I'm still alive, so that's good. And, have we met before, sir?
I don't think we have. I think I'd remember you. My name's McCratty.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. McCratty. I'm Dr. Cornelius Ovid.
Ah, Dr. Cornelius Ovid. I hope I never have to meet you in a formal setting. Well, look who it is.
Did you wait?
I got chatting to a few people. Got chatting to that doc over there. Got chatting to another lass who wanted to lift up, but I told her, nah, I'm waiting on someone else. So.
Perfect. I appreciate you, hon. I didn't realize I'd been asleep that long and had so many holograms.
Popular girl.
I have people who care about me, yeah. One's like a sister, one's my man who's ever non-present, and a couple friends, other friends, yes. Yeah, I got shot through my back, through my stomach with a shotgun, so everything's a bit sore.
Oh, you're kidding me? Through the back and into the stomach?
Yeah, it kind of was off at an angle, but yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm real lucky I had a corset on that day.
Yeah, I'm going to start wearing a fucking corset.
Yeah, we should pad them with pillows and put them on. We could go back to like the knights used to use those what's that stuff that went under their armor?
Oh,
The little bitty chain bits.
Oh, I know what you mean. Chainmail.
That's right. Yep. How good would that be? It has dropped me probably in the saloon, I reckon. Not like literally, but.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Thank you, darling. What was your name again?
It's McCratty. Good to meet you.
Nicrati, that's your first name or your last?
It's my name.
Nicrati, okay, alright then. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're proper welcome. Take care now, yeah?
You as well.
Turns out Lottie was Finn's girlfriend. Small world. Funny who you bump into. With Alison Gator fresh in my mind, I took the trek out east, to the swamps, to catch myself a catfish. Trudging through the marsh, gun out, I made it to the riverbank and set up. And, before long, I had a bite. We're on. Wait till Gator hears about this. Didn't I meet you the other day? Aren't you the doctor?
I am the doctor, Dr. Cornelius Ovid to be exact, and I do recall. Did I catch your name?
Yeah, it's McCratty. I was on that horse waiting for, what's her name? Were it Lottie?
Lottie. Yes, Mr. McCratty. How was she in the end? I did see her yesterday. She seemed, alright, except a little bit grumpy. Yeah, she seems to be relegated to staying in Van Horn for some time in her recovery. Which, I guess for Lottie, who likes to be out and about, is not so good.
Right, yeah. I hadn't met her before she were injured, so, yeah, I didn't know much about her.
I've met her from time to time. She's a good friend of an associate of mine, and that's been about it.
Right, I see.
Thought I saw you around earlier.
Oh, you're looking a bit red.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Fell in a tomato pit.
Obviously. How did you get on with the concoctions?
The jars of water. You expected 10 jars, didn't you?
Yeah.
I've got 11. I counted for spillage. Yeah, I ran into a continental doctor, let's say, the other day. One of those with an accent. He said he was like a talking doctor. I don't really...
Oh, I mean, I haven't really met a doctor that doesn't talk, but then again, I don't know how a doctor that doesn't talk would tell me they're a doctor.
I also met a lass who'd She said she'd been shot up quite a bit. She'd been shot through the back and it had gone into her stomach.
Did you get a name?
Believe it might over Lottie.
Well, I know Lottie.
She said she got mixed up in quite a bad situation. Mistaken identity, she called it.
Yeah, I know. I know what happened.
And you are now no better than to ask any more questions, huh?
Yeah, asking questions will lead you to tripping on a tall bridge.
Well, this doctor was pretty loose-lipped himself. He was saying Lottie was staying in Van Horn, and the way he was talking about it was you're willing to tell just about anyone, so if she's hiding for anyone in particular, I'd probably move her out of there.
Did you catch this doctor's name?
Ovid?
Fucking Ovid, yeah, I know him.
Oh, bear in mind, I've met him just the once and we were over at the other saloon, so yeah, not as if there's like a relationship there.
I'll pay him a visit later. Loose lips gets people killed.
What's the phrase? Loose lips sink ships. That night, we went on another mining trip. Just me and Finn that time. A good take it was. No major dramas. Bar one incident.
Whoa.
Keep going.
Keep riding.
Shit!
I'm off.
Reloaded!
Don't know where the cougar went, be careful.
Keep an eye. Good fucking riddance.
There's still another one out there, I can hear it.
You get bit?
Yeah, just on my forearm. Might be best I use my pistol for now, actually.
Bigger than I thought it would be.
Cougars aren't the ones you have to worry about, nor wolves. Even bears make enough noise so you know they're there. It's the panthers you have to worry about.
You jumped onto that rock like you were a panther. Never seen you move so fast.
Well, I had just been bitten by a wolf. I'm sure you can understand. That Ovid thing. It sounds like he's telling a lot of people, so...
Oh, well, if you care about her, you should probably tell him.
I will.
Good question indeed. And do you have any money for the poor?
I'm afraid not, man.
Please, my son. He's in need.
He's your son, is he?
Yes, my beloved son. I gave birth to him many years ago. And he might not have much time left, and his dying wish is to die rich and handsome. Only $5 will save my son from damnation and hell, because we all know that only the rich go to heaven.
More money.
We're only $500.
Yes, that's more like it.
To get my son into heaven today.
Jesus
Amen.
Christ, accept.
In the God's holy name, he asked for cash.
What's wrong with him?
Many things.
I have scurvy.
He has scurvy and also gout.
Yes. And genitals.
Alright, well, there's a church top of town if you want to go there. There's also a doctor's office.
$10, that's all we ask.
$10 is all we need.
$5, 500, now 10, huh?
Yep.
It's all I need, man.
Look at him, please. He's desperate.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. Have a good day.
I'm having a terrible day because of you.
Hardly bad.
Oh, fucking hell.
What's up, mate?
Oh, just fucking tired as all.
What's your name?
It's Matthew, mate. What's yours?
Good to meet you, Matthew. My name's McCratty.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Whereabouts you from? Trying to catch your lilt.
London. I've not got a very strong London accent. I didn't spend too much time there, to be fair. But what about yourself?
Yeah, I'm from north of England, from Yorkshire.
Yeah, I thought so.
I told the lass the other day off from the moon. She believed me. She said, how did I get here? I said, hey, I fell. Must have been a long fall, she said. Yeah, well. She even said her dad was an alligator.
Oh, fucking hell. Is this the woman with the sticks in her hair? Is her surname Gayer? Is her surname fucking Gayer?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That fucking... Oh, fucking hell. I happened to be walking past this Norwegian fella and this fucking woman, Gayer. He was taking the piss out of the sticks in her fucking hair. So she proceeded to ask him what his name was, which he responded something Hagen, which she started taking the piss out of, to which he said that's a very traditional Norwegish name that means a lot to me. And he said, what's your fucking name? And she said, well, my name's Gayer. And next thing you know, punches were fucking going. Fucking she shot her pistol off. This is all fucking outside Keen's pub down the road. Fucking gunshots start going off. Fucking some lawman comes sprinting out. He's got no fucking eyebrows and starts fucking tackling them to the ground. I'm stood there thinking, what? This is my first day fucking yesterday. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here?
Jesus Christ.
All just because of, and she ended up fucking winning. Knocked the cunt out.
That doesn't surprise me. She's ferocious, she is.
All just because of the fucking sticks in her hair. And they fucking take him to the doctor's office, fucking patch him up, he gets his fucking breath back, and starts swinging again. And fucking it all happens twice. And she fucking won again, she did. And she said she fucking finished, spat on him, and said, oh, I've wrestled alligators in my time, so you best fucking watch out. And she walked away.
That's unreal. I was chatting to her about, she wanted to find her dad, and she heard there were a big alligator down Sissaka way. She's going to end up down there one day. She's going to be trying to reunite herself with her dad.
Right, I see. I fucking got told to stay away from that old Valentine's bathhouse because they keep sucking people's toes or something if you pay a certain amount of money.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Yeah, see you around, Matthew.
I'll see you in the bath space, mate. I'm fucking getting your toes sucked one time.
You'll hear me screaming. With business on the up, I took myself off to Saint-Denis. It's one of those posh cities. Fancy dinners with 3 sets of cutlery, French wines with unpronounceable names. Places like Saint-Denis shit on people like me. So I was eager to show up, flash the cash, show the locals that this rough-as-arse Yorkshire lad was jumping their class barrier, in the same way you might jump a fence after you snatched a purse. It was all civilised, proper, and as you got further in, stuck up, arrogant. I didn't dislike it. I began to picture life here. I booked in with a fancy tailor. Was about time I looked the part. After placing my order, I toured the cobbled streets, admiring the trams, the high street, the bands. And, apparently, I wasn't the only firm member visiting Saint-Denis. Oh, hey up, lads.
Oh, hello, McGratty.
McGratty, you alright, mate?
Yeah, what are you guys doing here? You seen Finn?
He's put his head down. He's, tell you what, meet us at the Bastille, mate. We run there now.
Bastille? Is that a pub in town?
That's the posh saloon just up there on the right, mate. You can't miss it.
Oh, right.
We'll meet you there.
Yeah. Meet you there in 2 minutes, yeah?
Alright, mate.
The stars had aligned. From the river of shit that was Valentine to the posh streets of Saint-Denis, we, the firm, had moved up in the world, and we wasted no time in getting to know the place.
You're fucking cheater! Fucking cheater! Shut up! Alright.
No!
What do you mean? We look nothing like each other. Right, McGratty, come around here, mate.
No, right, go and get all 3 of you in a line, right? And this woman here can help me out. Come on, mate, get around there. Yeah, we can pretend it's a fucking police line up here, can't we?
I've stood in one of these before,
right,
let me tell you.
It was a black... fucking bet you have.
Here they come. Who is it? Come on.
Who do you think it is?
Oh. Who's that going through? Who's that going through? Oh.
You know when it just sounds like somebody's not doing their voice?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, almost like you're trying to talk like this, you know, putting on a voice, doing something that don't quite sound like yours.
I thought you were going to try and speak like a frog or something. Like this, maybe.
You're right there, mate.
No. Oh, this is more like it, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
Alright, who wants some?
Who wants some? Go on, who's fighting Charlie?
who wants some?
Guns off.
Oh,
I'm ready.
What is a bell and everything? Come on, Charlie, put those arms up. Put those fucking arms up.
Oh!
Good effort.
Fucking hell.
Weight and experience wins against youthful energy, I suppose. Should we get everyone lined up for another race?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to join the double buggy because I ain't got.
I'll get on with you, Matt.
Oh, go on then. Do you want to drive this time?
Is that a wise idea?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ah, it's more enjoyable.
Let's do it. Wait for something to go wrong. Might cut him up here.
Cut them right up, Eagle.
No!
Go!
Go, go, go!
Oh, fuck me, that was
lads,
a
let's see it.
symmetrical
Ooh, fuck
start,
me.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, nice combo, nice combo.
Ooh, come on, lads. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, I tell you what, that was fucking close. That was. Felt fairly evenly matched.
Do you know what Tordinol is?
I can't even pronounce that, so no.
Let me try my best Queen's English.
Tordinor? What is Tordinor?
Toad in the hole.
Turd in the hall? What? Hi, can I help you, sir?
Good luck, man.
No.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, what?
Oh.
On purpose.
Are you from here or are you from England?
I'm from New York. I just got in town.
Perfect. So he will be just as lost as me.
Great.
Great. So what is a turtler? What
Mom, I've got to respectfully have to tell you to stop saying turtle hair.
That's amazing. I'm sorry.
It's a toad, as in a toad.
Toad?
Toad.
Like a frog?
That's the one, mate. Toad.
Oh,
Here we go. You can be my translator. How about that?
I
toad.
thought you were saying turd.
Hello, mate.
Here's the guy who beat me up. Yeah, hello. I think I'm getting a bit of a shiner because of you.
You're fucking got a fucking mean right hand. I'll give you that.
Toad in the hole. It's basically a Yorkshire pudding wrapped up with some sausages.
But we just established we didn't even know what a Yorkshire pudding was.
I can't believe I've grown up with Yorkshire puddings, but I can't explain it. It's like a... Do you know what a Sunday roast is?
No.
Oh,
a roast that you put in on Sunday.
like a pork roast.
You're not that far off, mate. It's...
Why is he doing better than me?
Right, we should return to this Yorkshire pudding thing later when there's more people about, because I don't even know how to...
It's not turdier, it's
But it's
turdier. Turdier.
Oh!
Oh, annoyed him!
What is with the headbutt?
He's old, but he's Riley.
Oh!
There he goes again.
No one makes me headbutt.
No wonder he's lived so long.
Right, so it's a bloke with a moustache and a flat cap. Can you pick him out? One of them?
The one with the black coat.
Oh yeah, the one with, one with the 3/4 length black coat officer. It was him.
Oh my gosh!
Another one.
You dirty bastard.
You're not gonna have a nose left for me.
Oh!
Top effort, mate.
I'm surprised this bloke to my left is still fucking standing here. He's been here the entire time, not said a word, and the conversation's gradually got,
He's
you
not
know...
bought a drink, just stood there smoking a
Yeah,
cigar.
you know, but sorry, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Fuck, what's, will you, fuck, do you want a drink?
Come on to Tapel drink.
That's not it. That's
What?
not it.
You ask him for his name.
Un beer, Monsieur.
Is he not
No,
German?
I don't think he's Paul,
Monday
mate. Now he's
es
dressed.
los Bar.
Kannst du ein Bier bitten haben? Schnell?
Gehen Sie gerade aus dem Fenster?
You never do that again. You sound fucking terrifying.
Let's go straight forward out the window. That's what that is.
Go straight forward out the window. Do it again.
It's not German. It's not the fault of the language. Let me assure that it's his voice that makes it terrifying.
I'll tell you what. McRatty, you say it again, and then what will you say it, and we can decide whether or not it's terrifying by language or by delivery.
Gehen Sie gerade aus dem Fenster.
Okay.
Go on, Walter.
Gehen Sie geradeaus zum Fenster.
Yeah, no. Either way, mate, it sounds like there's an underlying threat going on.
Yeah, well, I noticed one of the chairs back there started floating then. So.
Oh, wait, Walter, what's "I love you" in German?
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Oh fuck!
He's calling it back.
Oh, little bob and weave,
Ooh.
Oof. Oh!
2 for 2.
Jesus, they dressed you up well, didn't they?
Well, I went to the tailor, didn't I? Yeah, I decided I'd start to dress like a fully functioning human being instead of a tramp. Do you know what a tramp is at all?
Do you know what a tramp is? Yeah.
It's a male slut.
No.
No.
It's like, no, it wasn't the one with the black coat. It was the one with the vest.
Oh, that's it. It's the one.
yeah.
It's the one with the vest. Yeah, I think it might have been wearing. Was it a tie? He was wearing? I think it was some sort of neckwear.
White shirt.
What? It was a white shirt. You're right. We're nailing it down here. It might have been a bit of two-tone. Maybe there was some grey in the outfit. I think there might have been some grey in the outfit.
Just a bit of grey, yeah.
Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen.
Splash.
A splash. Not too much grey.
It's the one with the gun on his hip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
You two lads free to come for a talk in a bit.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's if I can see. My eyes are seizing over. They're bruising.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus.
Look at me stung by a giant bee. I go for an overtake here. Oh, round the bend. Oh, look at that.
Oh, just done you on the bend.
Right.
Let's out.
You smell nice in there, look.
Thank you, George. Charlie's smelling me.
What?
He's what?
He's smelling me.
Why are you smelling
I
her?
just caught a scent of vanilla on the wind, and now she's making me seem like a creep. That's the last time I complimented
No one wants to see his fucking Johnson, mate. It's
No, just wear a fucking proper belt, innit? You know what I mean? You don't need to,
a proper belt.
Don't need, yeah,
Hello,
well, exactly,
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh,
mate.
go your way.
No, Finn, I actually want to talk to you, please. Would you mind coming to the station with us and answering some questions?
Can I just drop something off first? Sorry.
No, it's fine. You can come with us right now. If you see Reggie around as well, could you tell him that we'd like to talk to him too?
Oh, of course.
And if you're
happy
trying to
pass on
hand
the
anything
message.
over, I suggest you don't.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just making sure.
What, you'd fucking see hands passing back and forwards, wouldn't you?
I'm just making sure, sir.
Yeah, well, good. All right.
Yeah,
Marvelous.
it's my job.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you're doing a great job of it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. What's your name?
Yeah, well, you're keeping us all safe, mate. Yeah.
What's your name again?
You don't need to know my name.
I think I do.
No, you don't.
Because you're all
Has he
under
committed a
investigation right now. So
Oh, is that right? What? Because we're in a pub?
No, sir. Because there's been shootings here today. That's why.
Oh, has there? Has there? Right,
Yes,
okay.
there has.
Right. Well, when you got evidence and you want to start arresting people, mate, come back then. Yeah.
I'm not
Otherwise-
arresting anybody. I'm asking questions. You know how this works?
Oi, George.
You seem very heated, sir,
calm
for a man
down.
trying to do his job.
Nah, we're just doing a bit of boxing down at the boxing ring. So
Yeah.
He lost a few fights, so he's a little bit delicate.
I see. Okay. Well, I'd like
Sorry
to
about
know
that.
his name, please.
Oh, that's George.
Oh, it's George. Okay. Reg, when you have a moment, you don't mind if I call you Reg, do you?
Oh, I don't mind if
Reggie.
you call me Reg.
Is
Reg
it
or Reggie.
Reginald?
It is Reginald, but Reg is
Okay.
alright.
In fact, why don't you come down to the station with us as well, and we'll ask you some questions there. You're not under arrest or anything.
Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. So, what, do you want a drink for the walk down there? Are you alright? In that box down there is my firearm.
Come on.
Please get it out of the box, right? Right then, good to go.
Fucking bunch of pricks.
Yeah.
I can't believe anyone expects it to go off a little bit then.
I know. But, you know, sometimes it's, better to hold on to that angst a little bit. Yeah.
And you can fuck off too, you cunt.
Oh, there it goes.
I need to go lie down for a minute.
Yeah, no worries, McGray.
Hear that, fellas? Under investigation.
Oh, well, obviously a big deal.
Our time in Saint Denis hadn't been without incidents, however. Although our time in Saint Denis had brought us closer together, and had begun to enjoy the life of luxury I'd always wanted, it wasn't without its issues. In fact, every day there seemed to be a new one. The city was looking at us. Don't mind, mate.
We don't say hello around these parts.
I said don't mind, mate. How do you do?
Oh, not too bad. You got a name?
Our name's McCratty, mate.
Pleasure, McCratty. Call me Zeke. Let's go for a walk. Heard Reggie moved into the place, is that true?
Yeah. Should be able to catch him over the next couple of days, I imagine.
Right. Well, just give him my regards. Maybe I want to have a little chat with him sometime. It's been a while.
I'll pass that on. What's your name again?
Ezekiel. Or Zeke. You should know me.
Okie doke, mate. I'll pass that on.
Right. Well, I won't keep you.
Cheers, mate. What the hell's this?
Finn's in a fucking bad way, mate. Got shot yesterday. He's in a bad way. Can I ask you a massive favour, mate? And I know I'm being a cheeky cunt. Well, I'll try and help keep this man alive here. If anybody comes into the bar, just make sure that they stay at the bar and that not fucking up upstairs. Just say that the Beth is out of service or something like that.
Alright. Consider it done.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Go and have a look at the bedroom.
How sure are you that this happened last night?
Well, Enola seems to think it looks like an old wound.
It looks maybe a day old.
Yeah, it's probably when he got shot up yesterday. So he came to see me, right? Yeah, with a couple of bullet holes. Yeah, which I sewed up for him because he was busy with Aurora, right?
Alright, am I right to speak freely in front of this lass here?
Speak as free as you need, mate, yeah.
Right, so, last night when we all went to put our heads down, I hung around for about 10 minutes more. 2 gentlemen came in last night, one of them called Zeke, wanted to talk about the way in which we started, in the way in which we've taken over the bar. Didn't seem too pleased about it, so I'm just kind of, don't want to link those two together? Or is this all about yesterday?
I've no fucking idea, mate, honestly. I mean, yeah, could be, I suppose.
Well, whatever the fucking way it is, we'll fucking find out.
Yeah, well.
Don't want to remove the bullet and stitch him up and then...
Right, you stay here.
I'm heading to the telegram station.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
I bet.
Doing surgery on him now. Sorry, mate, I know that was a lot for you just waking up straight away then, and I appreciate you helping out there.
Oh, it's alright.
Do you know the story of how we became, part managers of this place?
I don't, actually.
Well, let me tell you the story then. Given that people are coming here and questioning you about it already, so I'm sure that's going to continue. We all came here yesterday, and we know that this place has previously been managed. I stress managed, not owned, because of, state rules and all that, by Vivian. Now, Vivian's not been seen here for about 2 to 3 weeks. That's been confirmed by a number of sources. Now, we come in here, and the moment we're in here with the intentions of moving in, who appears but Vivian? Reg speaks to her and says, I've got a proposal for you. For the times that you're not here, we'll manage a place, and when we're not here, you can manage a place. And if we're here at the same time, we can just co-manage. You know, peaceful way of dealing with, you know, that sort of situation, right?
And what did she do?
First of all, refused, and Reg said, well, it's not really for you to refuse. If you're not here, you're going to run the bar. And she started escalating, shouting, fuck off. Got very, very angry, very rude. So, you know, Reg and the boys, you know, put a gun in her face. Didn't fucking stop. She started saying how this is her place, and that if she's not here, nobody's going to be here, and people will help themselves to the bar. Started making all sorts of fucking demands. So Reg hit her around the head. And then her boyfriend threw a fucking cleaver at Reg, and then whipped out his rifle. So he was understandably gunned down.
A cleaver?
Yes. You know, on the way down to the telegram station, she's fucking mouthing off saying how she's going to skin Reggie alive and everything, and that she wants to be dropped in the middle of the street when he's taken her to the doctor's office.
She sounds like a well-adjusted lass.
So he drops her in the street, as per request, because apparently he's feeling her up also. She literally said the words, get your feels in whilst you can. Anyway, as she falls onto the street, his weapon happens to discharge 4 times. It's an accident, you know what I mean? These things happen. Get her down to the doctor's office. She's treated. Bleeding stopped. Left there for the doctors to continue. And that's that. Well, apparently that's not that, is it? You know, there's what you've just said.
The day after, there was a disturbance outside the bar. It wasn't so much about what, rather who benefited.
Yeah, they said they brought him in as a customer.
Yeah, well, bringing him in as a customer doesn't mean they know him.
Heavens above!
And there you go. That's what might happen if you didn't stop him or they didn't come down the stairs.
Should even ask.
There was a guy looking like he was about to draw on everyone who was asking people if they wanted to die.
It's like we never left Valentine.
I'm assuming those gunshots didn't come from in here.
No, we thought it was you.
We thought it was you guys.
No.
Guy.
Okay.
Shouldn't have told me you missed the old days.
Well, it depends which fucking old days you're talking about, really. If you're talking about the old days in Africa, I do not fucking miss those one bit. Alright.
Listen out for anything happening upstairs. People can come in the back, remember?
It's not exactly the most secure place. Jesus Christ, you don't half take care of me.
Yeah, I hope you fucking take care of us. That's what I'll put my faith into you, mate, alright?
Things escalated again the next day. A dead body dumped in the bar, knife jutting out its chest. Police had swooped in, further disrupting our business. Right, couple of questions for you, Finn, mate.
Go on.
First, how you doing?
I'll live.
You'll live. Good enough. Second question, catch me up on the body. You literally don't know nothing about it.
Nope, I woke up, came down, it was there. Seeing the same thing happen with Ron. He's been taken in by the police about it.
How many times do you reckon the police have heard I woke up and I found it?
You know, we obviously know where that's fucking come from, right, lads?
No, go on.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking something that Vivian might do or Victor might do, just because they're so fucked off.
I don't know.
And obviously, if it's affecting our legitimate business, I kind of felt that we had to deal with it legitimately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello.
How do you do? What can I get you all?
Can I have a little, just a couple beers and maybe a whiskey?
Very good full English fry up here.
Not a fry up, but I got some fish and chips if you want that.
You have fish and chips? Wait, have you had fish and chips before?
Well, what's brought you here then? Like, why have you sacked off back home and come over here?
We're gonna head to the Blue Pearl now.
Alright, have fun.
He said that you're wrong.
What did he say though?
Thank you for letting me ride with you. I might stay here and see if I
Repeat
can
yourself.
negotiate some stories.
Come on,
from
big
them.
boy. What'd you say?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, well, I didn't realise. I said I think you have the wrong idea about this establishment if you think it's high class.
Why is that?
I mean,
You should
look
watch how
around,
you
the
talk and boy in it
chandeliers.
as well.
I should what?
Really? Who are you riding with, boy?
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Who the fuck you
right.
calling?
Oh,
Boy.
You just
Boy.
called me it.
Look. Look.
Yeah.
Let's
big
keep
boy.
this civilized now. Come on.
Let's
This has gone from 0 to 10 for no good reason. Put that down.
Stupid son of a bitch.
Well, then you probably don't want to be doing this.
I don't give a fuck. Does it look like I care? You don't speak to me like that. Like I'm some kind of
I see I'm not aiming at you. You can bring that down. Now.
Yeah, well, you got a gun on you too, fella. And I don't think you can put me down.
And he's
before I
aiming at
put
him
one
for
in
no
this
good
fella's
reason.
eye.
Oh, really?
Then he should watch his damn mouth.
Gun down before one goes in his eye, fella.
And you're the guy who drew first, huh?
We won't shoot if you
Correct.
shoot. Just put
Correct.
it
There's
down.
a lot of
can wait all
horses,
day,
guys.
but I can
Maybe
tell you
we
more
better
people
be
are gonna
smart
coming
about
in for
this.
us. Right there.
What the fuck?
Bring it down now, then. Come on.
And I'll leave.
Probably best you put it down.
And I'll
No, it ain't best I put it
Who's he
down.
pointing that at?
Put it
really
down.
is.
I just put mine down. You're keeping it up. Why are you doing that?
Can we not, please? What is
Tucker,
going on?
let's go.
So, why is it exactly that I should watch my mouth, as you put it?
Because you're a bitch.
Ben! Stop, 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 stop! Please stop! Please, Clem, stop!
In learn your lessons.
Stop,
Bitch, you're
stop!
gonna die.
Yeah. I gave you loads of chances.
Okay.
God's sake.
Oh no! Is that Clementine?
It's an open bar. If you want it, just grab what you want. Would you like a jacket to pack a wound, or what?
No, I have gauze and...
I might come back to finish our conversation if that's okay.
Yeah. Another time.
Mind if I use your bath upstairs?
Of course you can. Yeah, you know where it is?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
They put a gun on you because your friend said... What did he say again?
I don't know. He has the social skills of a rock, but I'd hold it against him.
Well, he definitely didn't say anything that deserved the gun.
All a bit disproportionate,
They must be from the West. What can you do, eh? What was it they said to you again?
Well, I mean, they just said boy.
And you
suggested
called
not.
them a boy?
Yeah, I called
And
them the
you got
same
a
thing
gun
back,
pulled
and
on
then, yeah, well, there you go.
Okay.
Some people can't deal with being dealt with like they deal with people, so...
Shame I couldn't get the fish and chips. Oh, what was it? English breakfast. Did we actually have that in stock?
Well, the English breakfast, yeah, it's over towards the end. Do you want a drink?
Probably one, yeah. We were summoned by the firm's top brass to a manor in Saint Denis to explain what had happened. What do you make of Matt, Anola?
What do you mean? What do I make of him?
Yeah, how's he seem to you?
Nice, but he has an infatuation with Rain, who is was a high-ranking ranger, left the state, came back, and is going through the recruitment program again, and I know how rangers are, what they expect of you. So I made that clear to him.
Oh, I mentioned her the other day when we were riding out on our little run to the bakery.
He said it wasn't serious or anything, but I can clearly tell he's interested, you know. What do you think of him?
Well, he's from Islington, so...
I don't even know what that means.
Well, he's probably not partial to a turtle her.
Turtler.
Turtle her, yeah. Finn doesn't know about the turtle her, but it's probably for the best that he doesn't.
I feel like that's our inside joke now.
Exactly. Want to see a bit of turtle her, Finn? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, well, what's that? You might be dying from bleeding? Well, did you know?
Right. Sorry about this, everybody. Just following orders. McCratchy, have you got a second, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Alright then. So what the fuck happened in the Bastille earlier?
I told them what happened. Those involved had no formal ties to the city, yet it was still another incident that disrupted our business. Exactly, yeah. The real pain point here is why he drew a gun. what's going on in his universe, in his world, in his head that he thinks drawing a gun over the word boy and a misunderstanding over mishearing something. I have no idea what's going on in his head that he thinks that's a normal and rational response.
No, seems a bit fucking odd. Right, okay. Alright, mate. Can you do me a favour? Can you go grab Finn?
Of course I can.
Thanks, mate.
I feel like I've got to stop saying things in the Bastille because it always seems to end up with someone pissed off.
We were trying to work on his tone this morning.
You have the social skills of a rock, no offence.
Well, it's
I tell someone to have a good day and they get pissed off.
Yeah. We were trying to be like, have a good day. And he's like, have a good day.
That wasn't to say business had completely dried up. Out in the oil fields, we closed an arms deal with a cattleman gang, a significant buyer of a significant volume of
If
weapons.
we get this deal done with Aurora, we can shift out about 1800 straight off the fucking bat.
Yeah.
Right, Matt. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yep, happy birthday, mate.
18 again.
Yeah, it's funny that, Rat. I think you've had about 10 of those.
You're not that far off.
The thing with new faces is that people, unless everybody's brought up to speed of who people are, people can be a bit standoffish, a bit, and trust is earned, It's not just given straight away. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for both of you lads here. So, say who you are, where you're from, what you're about, what you've done, what you want, so that the people in this room know who they're talking to, who they're riding with, and when push comes to shove, who they're fucking, tussling with.
As you know, I grew up in the shithole that is Islington, that you all hate so much. Pretty shit upbringing. My father was a rather sort of Christian man. Used to run the church, St Mary's Church. Mum was a lot more of the less religious side. It was sort of, I don't really know how they sort of became a pair, to be honest. But she used to sort of, whenever you go around collecting all the money, she used to fucking always take a bit off the top. And she sort of then, as time went on, became a bit of a fence for the. I'll try and skim it down a bit. She used to sort of become like a bit of a fence for the sort of local neighbourhood. Went off to South Africa to fight in that. Got injured in pretty much my first fucking battle and sent home. Found out my dad had came here, and me and my mum headed out. Mum passed away, and that's where I've sort of headed out on my own. Just looking to find a family and some good fucking money, to be honest.
Are you a good shot, Matt?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good.
Right then. Wait, is it Peter? Is that your first name, McRatty?
It's James, actually.
Why the fuck did the law think your first name's Peter?
Well, Finn over here thought my name were Peter, so I told them my name were Peter.
Fair enough. All right, I was. You can't believe how confused I was when they were like, "What can you tell me about Peter?" I was like, "Who the fuck is Peter?"
That's fucking hilarious, mate.
Yeah, so I was like, sorry, officer. I've got no idea who that is.
Alright, well, my name's McCratty. We're born in Sheffield. My dad was a bit of a pushover, works down a cannery. Now, when I was right young, I'd run around with this group of lads. The night before, I think I'd seen my dad's monthly wages, for honest work. Morning after, I grabbed a woman's jewellery that was worth more than an entire month's salary for me dad. Now, it happened at such a kind of age that I kind of got a bit disillusioned. If I were to ask you guys what an hour of your time's worth in terms of money, you'd have a number in mind, wouldn't you? And it would not be the same as you get paid doing honest work. Anyway, one thing led to another. I followed some lads down to South Africa, same as you, Matthew, but I served in more of a private capacity with the British South Africa Company. Saw some action in the First Matabele War, Second Matabele War. Let's say moving with the power of the British government, but none of the oversight, yeah? So there's a lot of opportunity to get rich off of that. We got a pious and moral commanding officer, started making a bit of changes, so I decided it were time to leave. So I went to Mexico. Didn't have so much of a good time there, I'll admit that. Language barrier kinda hard. So I came up to Saints Crossing in search of a bit of old Blighty. And I think I found it.
Fucking did, didn't you?
Matt and I were brought closer to the firm after that. Ron, or Uncle Ron as he was affectionately known, splashed $1,000 to buy us some new horses. He'd liked what he'd seen, so he invested in us. Gator.
I'm trying to think of a fucking name for the cunt.
Oh.
Might just call it cunt.
All private meetings are happening at the Manor House now, in an attempt to escape the watchful eye of Saint Denis city centre.
It's a bit of a story to tell you. I thought it was all sorted, but it turned out the fucking fella grew some bollocks.
Who's the fella?
Right, he goes by the name of Rupert. He's a fella that's been going around doing censorship, censor, finding out who lives where, what their nationality is,
Oh, I met him.
Oh yeah, did you give your details over to him, did you?
Not my real ones, obviously. I told him I was a ballroom dancing instructor, and at night I was an intimacy coordinator.
Hey, I thought you said not the real ones.
Now, the day that I met this fella was the very morning that I woke up and was coming down the stairs of the Rub-a-Dub-Dub with that fucking brown bread body lying in front of the bar. Now, obviously, he had a conversation with me on the stairs, and at that point, I didn't know there was a fucking dead fella in our pub, really. So,
Right, okay.
when he asked me that I want to fucking take part of this censor, I told him to fuck off. And obviously, he kept on going on, and we went downstairs, and then obviously we saw the fucking dead geezer on the front of the bar. And this slimy little fucking cunt, he said to me, look, all right, you do my censor, and I won't tell the law about what I've seen here today. And I said to him, all right, it seems like you got me a bit over the barrel, mate. So I'll tell you what, I had a little conversation with him. He was quite eager to start the process, but I said, whoa, hold down, fella, hold down. I want some reassurances, mate. He was going, oh yeah, what reassurances is that? I said, look, you got a notebook on you, haven't you? He was like, yeah. I was like, open it up. He was like, yeah, there was. I was like, go find a blank page now. And he's like, oh, yeah, I've got it. I said, do me a favour, write down your name, which he did. I said, next to that, write your telegram number, which he did. Write down the name of your trouble and strife mate, your fucking wife, which he did, Matilda. Then I said to him, write down the name of your daughters, which he did, because he had 3 of them, you see. All right, and then he did that, and I said, underneath that, mate, I want you to write your address and where I could find your family. And he did it. I said to him, all right, mate, I'll tell you what, thank you very much. I've got my reassurances. He was like, what do you mean? I said, look, fella, if I hear that you fucking opened your mouth to someone that you shouldn't have done, I'm going to come looking for your family. I'll start at the bottom and I'll work my way up. I wouldn't want to be them if I have to come fucking looking. So, I took part of the censor, I gave him some half bollocks and thought nothing of it. Until today. And this fucker was walking up the street, right? I don't know why, he seemed a bit of a nervous type when I first met him, but somehow he fucking grew some balls, mate. Came up to me, he's like, well, I'm a federal officer, don't you know? I can't withhold information, to the law, so, I've spoken to him. I was like, you fucking what, mate? Oh, fucking hell. Let's just get to the end of the story. I fucking took out my gun, I pistol whipped him, I fucking shot him in the head.
Oh, right, okay. So where's that body then?
Matt looked at me, and I looked at Matt. So, Ron had whacked the census guy. There was more to Uncle Ron than first met the eye. Oh, I'm going to ask about Charlie. I haven't heard anything. What's happened with him?
Right, he's in Sisika.
Shit.
Yeah, so evidently, we can put 2 and 2 together and assume that Victor and Vivian both went to the law. What makes it interesting is they clearly add links to the Kettleman Gang, the DiCenzos, and Sam's Club, right? 3 of the most well-known criminal organisations in the Crossing. And Vivian and Victor felt so close to the 3 of them that they went to all 3 to try and get their help in dealing with us. But they also found Charlie's fingerprint on a brass casing because he shot his gun inside the Bastille and then reloaded it. So he said he did it all and that the rest of us were outside having a breather because the argument got a bit heated, and he's taken it all on the chin.
I didn't even know about the fucking Charlie thing until yesterday, I think. That was quite a surprise. He essentially just threw himself on the sword for us all.
Christ. Charlie of all people. I'm not going to claim to know him,
Yeah.
but Christ.
So yeah, a lot of shit's happened.
A lot.
I didn't even know about the Ron fucking killing a geezer.
Over the home.
I fucking see. I thought he was like the granddad of the group. You know, like didn't really get involved in it all, but you know, got his fingers dirty every now and then, but nothing too major.
Yeah, I was exactly the same as you.
Finn told me, "Oh yeah, I suggest getting a bank. I suggest Uncle Ron." Turns out he's the fucking dodgiest cunt of them all.
Right. Well, lads, an opportunity has arisen. McGray, I need to know exactly what Ezekiel and Mr. Black said that night they came into the Rub-a-Dub-Dub.
Pleasure, McCready. Call me Zeke. Let's go for a walk.
I'll tell you why. He's going to be at the Fight Club right now watching a boxing fight. So we plan to have a little few words with him after that.
I filled them in on the details, and we went and waited for Zeke. It was a public event, only one way in. So, we waited, and grabbed him as he left.
How's business? Are you still running the old parlour house, are you, Zeke?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh.
Well, I left it in somebody else's management for the time being.
What have you been told? Do you
I
mind
was
telling
told,
me?
at least from Vivian herself, a bunch of you stepped in there, essentially strong-armed her, and she was gunned down. That's the truth of what I've been told.
Well, I appreciate you coming to us, actually, Zeke, and you know me, mate. I'm not going to fucking, feed you any pork pies or beat around the bush, but you've been fed a load of fucking bullshit.
Right.
I'll tell you exactly what fucking happened, alright?
So that was one fire put out, only 10 more to go. Meanwhile, Charlie was due out of prison.
Why would they drop him off here?
I don't know.
I know, here's a good place to drop you off. Have fun walking past all the alligators.
This is depressing.
It is depressing. It's like Sheffield.
Careful. It's on the coast, so we're going to call it Hull, alright?
You all look hilarious, by the way. Just a bunch of people dressed in black and white with binoculars. And an old man in brown.
We look like funeral directors turned bird watchers.
I'll spend it.
Shut up, McCretty.
We're funeral directors, like,
It's true.
off duty. Our hobby is bird watching. Do you think they're even gonna like bring the boat here if they see so many people just waiting here? They're gonna be like, we're gonna get kidnapped.
They'll probably go down to Saint Denis, and then we'll have to race down there.
Enola was right. We borrowed a boat back to Saint Denis. Well, this was nice. And Charlie. Christ. Charlie was a mess.
Charlie?
Ronnie!
Alright, mate.
Alright, mate. Yeah, it's all over now.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah. Gotta look at the positives.
Can't tell you how relieved I am to be here.
First time's always the roughest, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Bless him. He does not seem in the best nick, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Probably seen better days. Not. I don't know how well he's going to cope with Chrissy not being around either.
Just pray to fucking God she's at least, sent him a telegram.
Do you think she might be dead?
She better not be. That might finish him off.
Oh, it's going to take him a fucking while to get back to normal, let me tell you that. It'll take a few days at least, I think the best thing we can do is just be normal around him,
Yeah.
Right, let's go give him that welcome party then.
Here he is, everybody. Mr. Charlie Chancer.
Can I give you how empty are your pockets, Charlie? Because I cooked a lot of food for you. I made some seasoned steak with fried eggs on top and a coffee and some chocolate milk. So you can have that, and then I have dessert as well.
Oh, you just wait until you see the dessert, mate. Does it make a change to the potatoes?
Yes, it really does.
I think you've got something you can use to cut the steak up there as well.
What do you mean this?
Fucking hell, look at that.
Look at it.
That's nice.
After all that lovely food, Charlie, I've got you something as well.
Wait, hold on,
alright,
hold
mate?
on.
Oh, you
Let me give him dessert.
Oh, fuck hell. Alright.
Eat it, Charlie. Eat it all.
Okay, hang on. Let me eat it.
Yeah. Take a look at it. It's a very special bottle, mate, alright?
Whoa!
25 years that's been, in a barrel for, you know that?
Oh, should I drink it now?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Go on, lad. Go on,
Fucking
lad.
hell.
Hey.
You just fucking downed a 25-year-old bottle of scotch.
It was delicious.
I think he did, and he's going to be feeling it.
Oh, I missed you, you little bastard.
Missed you too, Reg.
Nah, we've all missed
Oh,
you.
come on, mate.
You're never right, lads.
You've done us fucking proud, mate.
You have done. You've done us. You did us a fucking blinder, Charlie. And I'm not entirely sure you understand quite what it is you've done. Because what you've done without anyone talking to you, anyone telling you what to do. You were alone in a room with the law, and you decided, I got this one, lads. Right? There's a certain bond of brotherhood, right, and sisterhood, right, that forms when you spend a lot of time with people, when you fight with each other, alongside each other, and you're going above and beyond for each other. And I think we could all agree Charlie here has espoused that and a lot fucking more in what you just done, Charlie.
Here.
Yeah, certainly.
Definitely, mate.
After a night shift procuring weapon stock, I got some alone time with Charlie. Got to hear firsthand what Sisika were really like. I never got on with confined spaces. Sisika was in my future, and I weren't looking forward to it. So what kind of stuff did they make you do at Sisika? Like you mentioned the box, what's that?
So there's like, near the edge of the water, there's 3 wooden, like, shacks, basically. It's about enough room to stand in.
Jesus.
Yeah, they basically just shove you in there, and they usually leave you in there for like a day or 2.
Was taking a look at them through some binoculars the other day. They look fit for some hens or something like that. Or some chickens. Never mind people.
They're not small enough to lie down in. So yeah, they're not comfortable at all. And they call them the hot box, you know, and it does get very hot, really hot. Actually, there's no cover, so the sun's just on them all day.
Yeah, bake you in there, won't it?
Yeah. There's another thing they like to do. There's like this tower they've made. These 2 towers out of crates, and they put a plank of wood between them, and they'll make you stand on either side and then fight until one of you gets punched off the edge.
Just for sport. Huh.
Yeah, literally just for sport. They usually do it like they'll march you out, make you dig potatoes, and then when they get bored of that, they'll take you to there to, you know, entertain them, I guess. Some of them are more twisted than others.
I was about to ask, yeah, which one were the worst, which one were the best?
Yeah, Mother is by far the worst. Yeah, she's something else. She'll be nice to you, and then all of a sudden, you know, she's doing something horrible.
She turns, yeah.
When I was leaving, she said she'd miss me. Couldn't believe it.
What advice would you give to anyone going in for the first time?
Keep your head down. And I mean that literally, like, put your hands behind your back and keep your head down. Whenever there are guards in here, don't give them any excuse. You know, you just say like one little thing back to them, and that's it. The lifers, to be honest, like some of the lifers are insane, to be honest. But I never really had any trouble with the lifers. It's just the guards. But the thing is, the guards are so brutal. It just pushes everyone together. You know.
I was saying that to a doctor the other day. He called himself an alienist. He's the kind of doctor who talks to people, you know, talks through people's problems. He comes to the bar every so often. It might be worth you talking to him. People become closest when they're forced into a place that they don't want to be, you know. They cling on to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I'll be honest, there were a couple of moments where I thought that was it for me, you know.
Yeah, mate, I bet. You know, I had to run from South Africa, I had to run from Mexico, leave everything behind twice. I'd never want to start again. I'd rather get eaten by an alligator than start again, but that pales in comparison to going to Sisika, by the sounds of things. Absolutely pales.
I didn't quite believe the stories about how bad it was until I got there.
Mm.
And you know the deputies just laugh, just smile and laugh.
There are some jobs you remember, and others you don't. This particular night with Finn and Ron was unfortunately memorable, though that wouldn't become apparent until later.
Oi!
Alright, mate. When you
Hands
put
up,
those
fellas,
hands
please.
Right now.
Alright, alright.
Right now, you're gonna walk down this fucking hole with us, alright? Go, move!
Okay.
Come on, love. You heard the man.
Keep walking.
Oh, it's really dark back here. I can't see.
Yeah, it's fucking gonna
To
be.
your
keep
left now,
walking.
to your left. There you go, not too hard.
Don't be a fucking hero.
That's it, hands up, my friend.
Oh, he seems a bit preoccupied with nothing. Get up against the wall with that lantern on it.
Lanterns on your right, darling. Up against the wall. Thank you. And face the wall. That's it, perfect. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ. Some of the people you find down here.
What the fuck is up with this fella? He's gonna get a
Yes, you can take
fucking...
anything. Just the gun was my mom's.
Or the long arm.
Yeah,
What'd you do for work?
I just mine, sir.
You don't just mine in that fucking outfit. You've never been in these holes in your life.
I don't go this far in.
So if I take this bolt action, you're gonna report us, and if I don't take it, what are you gonna do?
I won't say a word.
Guess how many people have said that, eh?
Yeah, I don't know if I trust her.
Well, what do you think? Do we leave him down here? Do we put a fucking hole in him? Do we take him with us?
Whose horse wants him?
What?
Oh, fuck me.
my God.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
Your life was about to flash before your eyes. You better
Oh,
hope
is
you
that
got
so?
something
I'm
in those
sorry.
pockets.
I was focused.
Yeah, you were fucking focusing real well. I think I know exactly
Focusing?
what you were focusing on, mate.
bit of daydreaming, was it?
There was a lot of fucking daydreaming.
Fucking nearly got eaten by wolves, didn't ya?
Didn't even fucking blink when you nearly got eaten by wolves.
No, you didn't. What's your fucking name?
Amadeo Moretti.
Well, that's a nice gun you've got there. Who the fuck walks around with that much money, mate?
Yeah, me. Take it if you like, just leave me alone. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you were about to not be alive, mate, so it's your lucky fucking day.
We got
we're
what we
done here.
wanted. Yeah, well, lucky fella. Kind of wanted to see him go off with the
Hey, you
edge.
come there in the mine often?
Well, you look like a strong lad anyway. I'm sure you could wrest yourself out of those fucking bonds we put you in.
Right, mount up, let's go. He had $500.
You took a lot, yeah?
Yeah.
Hope you did. Fucking well done, lad.
Well,
I'll
the
serve
last
it right.
lass had $300, and they both had navies that I took, so
What a dick.
going over this way.
You said you knew the guy, Ron.
Yeah, it's fucking just one of the Dicenzo's, mate. We just robbed.
Right, I didn't want to assume, but right. How high up is he in the Dicenzo's?
Oh, yeah, no, he's quite high up, yeah.
Right. He was a good take. The day after sending a few telegrams and taking me morning stroll through Saint Denis, I made my way to Valentine. There was salmon in the Dakota River I had my eye on, until, of course, urgent business interrupted me. Well.
Right, McRae?
Yeah, nip down this way to do some fishing as it happens. Want to get some salmon.
I think everyone's going to be about in a bit, to be fair. I haven't checked telegrams yet, just woke up.
Did you send a meeting up here?
Oh, I believe so, yeah.
Why here?
Yeah, you weren't fucking... A few things have changed, is all.
We're not doing the Bastille anymore?
No.
Why?
There's a few changes. I best. I mean, yeah, it's a long fucking story that I'm sure George is going to have to say anyways to Ron and Finn in person. Our obviously main business isn't the Bastille, and we were doing that better when they were here, so they've decided to move back. But there's other things and reasons going on.
So we're gonna be back here, basically.
Yeah.
If I wanted to come out of my front door every morning and go through a river of shit on my way to work, I'd have stayed in Sheffield.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, I thought I'd climbed a class barrier. Turns out I'm back in the shit again. Matt filled me in on what he could in the time we had. Namely that the firm's leader, Reggie, had been nabbed by the Pinkertons in Saint Denis. He were gone, arrested for murder. A power vacuum opened in his place, and that wasn't the only drama.
Whilst mining, Finn, out of nowhere, starts shooting some wolves. Except me and Ron couldn't see the wolves. Yeah, there's stuff going on with Finn that I didn't know about. Sometimes he sees things that aren't there.
I knew it was a nutcase, but...
Me and Ron were just like, oh, yeah, what wolves? And just sort of laughed it off. We come back, it's very late in the evening. Conversation's, nice and jokey and having fun. And I think Finn said, oh yeah, I don't really need to go to the bottle tree. I shot 3 wolves earlier. And I joked, well, did you though? And straight away, he turns to me and went, I saw the fucking wolves. There were fucking wolves there, right? And Ron was like, oh yeah, of course there was, right, Matt? And I was like, obviously I didn't know, so I'm thinking, we're just having a bit of fun. Just pulling his leg, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, well, no, there wasn't any wolves. And he raises his gun at me. And Ron again goes, there was wolves there, weren't there, Matt? There was wolves. And obviously, you know what fucking Finn's like. Any decision you make's the wrong fucking decision. If I've got a gun pointed in my face by a member of the firm and I back down, I'm going to look like a pussy because he's a member of the firm, right? So he'll turn around and probably spin some bullshit of, oh, well, you back down to a member of the firm putting the gun in your face. What are you going to do when there's a fucking DiCenzo doing it? Or some bullshit like that. Or if I say the wrong thing, he might shoot me. And I think, well, surely he's not going to shoot me. We're in the fucking firm. We're all mates, I thought. Like, we're all brothers. Like, surely he's not. So again, I went, nah, mate. I didn't see a single wolf. He was pointing the gun at me head. He lowered it down to me fucking hip and shot me. Ron laughs. Charlie sort of like awkwardly doesn't know what to do, and he just sort of his laugh wasn't like a ha ha. That was funny. Charlie's was more of an awkward laugh. That was like a, oh shit, I didn't think that was going to happen. And Nola tackles him to the ground and fucking ties him up and goes, why the fuck did you do that? It all kicked off. Like, I had to sit down. He's like, oh, he called me crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. And Ron was like, why did you say that when he's got a gun to your face? I'm like, because I didn't think he'd fucking shoot me. I thought we were all mates. Like, I'm still, doesn't make it any better. Even if he did apologise, it's still like, what the fuck?
Well, to borrow one of your expressions, Finn is a fucking cunt. Proper winds me up. Almost had an issue with him the other night, but I do like him though. If it weren't for Finn, I wouldn't be here right now. Well, first of all, it's good you're alright and everything. I'm pretty sure if I were in your position, I'd probably have a bullet between the eyes by now. Yeah, the way I see it, I mean, obviously, for who runs the whole show, there is an argument for Ron as well as George. But right now, Ron holds all the money. You put the guy with all the money in charge, and it isn't about who the person is or the content of the character. It's just about putting too much weight in one place, isn't it? You need to have a couple of points of failure rather than just one.
Well, lads.
Yeah, fella.
How you doing?
Alright, how about you?
Yeah,
you lads alright? McCratchy sounds a bit sombre, that's all.
Yeah.
It has a tone about it. Right, Finn. McCready, are you alright, by the way, mate?
It was a little bit of a shock to learn that we're not in the Bastille anymore and we're back here. Basically, the way I see it is if I wanted to open my front door and cross a river of shit to come to work, I'd have stayed home.
I understand that.
And I got a taste of a life which me and my family have never had in Saint Denis. I got to go to a tailor, I ran a bathhouse, it was nice and clean, I spoke with established people, and now I'm back here in a river of shit.
I get it.
It's true.
I understand it completely, mate.
Pros and cons.
This is not my ideal spot either. Right. Thanks everybody for being here, first of all. Since being in Saint Denis, business-wise, in terms of what our line of business is, which is buying and selling, we've had almost fuck all of it. If we're going to be fencing, we need to be fencing closer to where the people that are doing that kind of line of work are. Obviously, I find myself in this chair right now, due to very unfortunate circumstances. Do all of you know what has happened? Have you been brought up to speed on that?
Yeah, didn't Reg get nabbed outside the telegram office, is that right?
Picked up by some Pinkertons, framed for a murder back in Boston when he was there last time we did time. So I find myself in this chair due to events and circumstances that I wish the fuck never happened. But I'll tell you all now, I'm not Reg. I love that man. Like he's my own fucking brother. We grew up on the streets together. But we're very different people. Which is why, when I say it's not final till it's final, because I want to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions. And I have heard what you've said, mate. I hear it loud and clear. About not wanting to cross a river of shit, so you'd have stayed back home if that was the case and you had a taste of a good life. Valentine isn't the final destination, mate. It doesn't have to be. Uncle Ron's got a lot of history with Saint Denis. A lot of memories being brought up that I suppose you don't really want to be reminded of every day.
I was a cousin to fucking Reggie and Archie's fucking father, Solomon Walker.
The big manor house in Saint Denis was where that man lived. And he ran a good firm. And he was murdered, as were some of others of Ron's friends.
Last time I fucking saw him was laid out on the Roy Moor, that fucking study. It's the reasons why I don't like going there. Every time that fucking Reggie took us there, every fucking time I said I don't like being there, I'm not going in that fucking study.
Before we continue on to the final details of things, let's address the multiple elephants in the room. Because you can cut the tension with a knife that's fucking in the air right now.
Yesterday, there was a situation in the pub. There was an altercation between Matt and Finn. Matt thought he was joking. Finn pointed a gun. And then Matt still thought he was joking and said another joke, and Finn shot him. And it felt like everyone just stood there, and maybe I think I heard like a nervous laugh. I lassoed Finn down, tended to Matt's wound, which was luckily just a graze on the hip, and then took Finn out to have a private conversation. But I just want to say that I'm not used to that kind of thing internally, and maybe I have the wrong idea of what a firm is. I understand it's a business, but I also care for everyone that is in this room deeply. And if that is something that's acceptable, that is going to happen, I don't know if I can really be okay with that, if I'm honest.
I think it's very lucky that Matt's actually here in the room with us today.
I don't know what kind of ship you're going to run, so that'll be up to you. But the respect that Reggie used to get from everyone isn't around. It wasn't around. Not from these two.
Who, McCratty and Matt?
Yep.
Well, let me fucking dial up the seriousness then, Finn. Anyone fucking shoots each other in the firm without a really, really good fucking reason, I'm putting one in between their eyes. I don't care who the fuck you are in this room, I'm putting one between your fucking eyes if you shoot somebody in a firm without a good, strong reason.
May I speak?
Mm-hmm.
Did Finn, afterwards, come and apologise to you?
He did, yeah.
Finn, was you told that behaviour was not acceptable?
Nope, and I'd say it probably is acceptable if we're dealing with people who want to kill us.
Matt didn't want to kill you. What did I say to you outside that fucking church before you walked over and apologised to him? Now, forgive me saying, Finn, alright? Everyone here, apart from Matt, actually, I would assume, knows your situation, where you come from, the tribulations you've gone through, and also know about your condition.
I would disagree. Matt and McCratty don't know.
I don't think this is the real issue here.
I think there's lots of real issues.
Yeah, I think we should deal with the biggest one first.
Why don't we talk about the direction, Ron?
You're the one in that seat. You're the one that found yourself in that seat. Where do you want to fucking go with this?
From everything I've fucking heard from people, pisses me off to no fucking end.
Well, I think we're lacking people getting in line.
Yes, Finn. I think we are lacking people getting in line. Namely, you and Ron. That fucking situation
Hang
with
on a
that
minute.
DiCenzo...
No.
No. If you want me to speak, let me fucking speak.
No, I want to know what the fucking line is. You mentioned that we're not getting in line. What's the fucking line, George?
Well, if you didn't fucking interrupt, Ron, I would have got to that point. That situation with the fucking DiCenzo was fucking stupid. It was reckless. It lacked any fucking thought. And what was it because you said to me, Ron? Because he wasted your time?
No, it wasn't because he wasted my fucking time, George. It's because he was disrespecting our fucking business, George. Our business that we were still doing under the leadership of Reg.
To be respected, we have to fucking build that respect. We have to earn it. That is a fucking massive organisation. We're not going to get that fucking respect instantly. It's not going to be given to us. We need to earn that. So what, because you two felt disrespected about a situation, you're going to throw a lad off a bridge? Thought against it and thought, you know what, we'll take his gun and $500?
Well, we didn't know who he was when all of that started, George.
When it all started, yes, admittedly you didn't know who he was. But you did eventually find out who it was. And you still decided to take his fucking gun and his money.
Actually, at the fucking last minute.
Does that make it a smart decision?
Well, it was certainly smart not to throw him off.
I agree with that.
This is all about a fucking game of power, George. Now, if we got that Amadeo up and said, oh, no worries, mate, oh, very sorry, he would just fuck us around constantly if it happened again. Any of their fucking gang. They would get into a habit of, oh, well, we'll just fuck these guys around. They have no fucking balls.
They're weak.
Weak? What the fuck is weak about being smart and realising what size fish we are in what size pond? That's called being fucking smart. So at what point are we being walked over by realising who it is that's being fucking robbed or potentially thrown off a bridge? And then
By
deciding...
wasting our fucking time. We had another 2 locations to hit up that fucking day, and we couldn't do it.
Right. Because you wasted your time with one that wasn't fucking speaking to you for ages.
We couldn't fucking just leave him down there after we robbed someone right in front of his fucking eyes.
Right, so you could have tied them up, taken them out, given them a fucking shoeing, moved on. Am I the only one in the room thinking this?
I'm 100% with you, George, on this.
Well, let's hear what you have to say, Charlie.
There is nothing weak about knowing that if the DiCenzos wanted to, they could fuck us up in an instant. They fucking could.
Can I just speak up on this for a second?
Yeah, of course you can.
Floor's yours, McCretty.
Sure. So with this DiCenzo thing and robbing him, in this instance, I'd say the blame is with him, and I'll tell you why. In the first minute, he didn't identify himself despite being asked repeatedly. In the first 5 minutes, he didn't identify himself despite being asked repeatedly. After 10 minutes, he didn't. After 15 minutes, he didn't. It was only when we got him by a cliff that he finally chimed up and said who he was, and he had numerous opportunities to do that, and he chose not to. So frankly, in this instance, I get it's a poor business decision, but it's entirely on him. No one in this room. It's entirely on him.
We can't just leave people who don't talk to us alone in the mines, otherwise no one's going to fucking talk to us.
Yeah, so look, so the
are.
outcome's poor, and like Enola, I see your point with what he's going to feed back to the DiCenzos, but the person who's instigated it, he's not in this room. He's back with the DiCenzos.
So I agree with you on that. Sorry, Charlie. McCretty, I agree with you there, and I agree with Finn and Ron, right? I'm not saying this fella was not a bellend, Clearly he was a fucking cunt.
Can I put this a different way? The other 364 days a year we happen upon a DiCenzo in the mine. He identifies himself straight away. Oh, no problem. We move on.
Don't rob him.
Just this one time, he didn't do it, which has caused this freak situation which we're now going about in circles about. The other 364 days a year, he identifies himself. It's not an issue. We're not talking about this.
Fair enough.
Based on what people have talked about before, some people don't seem to understand how I do things in the mine. Not sure who said that we weren't asking who people are, and that we were purposely robbing people that we shouldn't be. But I tend to not rob people who are affiliated with the large groups.
We moved to the issue of leadership. We took a vote. In South Africa, me and a couple of lads tried to live above our means. You'd raid a place, you had 20 things to report and itemise, and we'd report 15 and take 5 for ourselves. We got rich off of it for a wee while, until we didn't, and we had to pack it all up and leave and run. So what I'm looking for here is to be part of a business, but a business that isn't afraid to get its hands dirty. There's a number I have in mind, that if I make a certain amount of money, I want that door to be open to me for me to fuck off into the sunset. I'm not made for honest work. My hourly rate is more than a cannery could give me. And I think being right here is the right place for me to achieve that. You have a business head on your shoulders, we'll work out the details. We've obviously got some issues here we need to iron out. So as far as I'm concerned, you get my vote.
But McCratty, when you decide your time is done, mate, when you decide that you've got enough money that you can fucking sail off into a sunset and spend the rest of your days on a beach drinking whiskey and smoking a cigar, you absolutely have my fucking blessing, mate. Right. Well, that's that then.
You're sitting in the corner, you dirty scrat. The fuck?
And the Northerners are meant to be animals.
George's mouth.
That guy's from Islington. Can you believe it?
Can't teach manners.
So, James. Charlie, did I tell you that his name was James, remember?
It is James.
It's James, it's not... I told him that we were going to call him Henry.
Sure?
No, Harry.
Yeah,
Harry.
Are you sure you're not Harry?
That's funny though. I'd kill to see that police file, like all the names on it. I really would.
Look, I'm gonna go get my coat because I look far too much like this dick.
What? I think he's talking to you, James.
Yeah, I think he is.
Apparently I need to be more respectful, so I won't say anything about that.
McCrae?
Mm-hmm.
You said something about being more respectful or something. What was that?
That's what Finn had said, that me and Matt need to be more respectful towards him.
Towards him?
Yeah, that's a conversation we could have, actually.
How long are you about for, McCrae?
As long as you need me to be. It was the start of a new chapter. We were going to make more money under new leadership. There'd be concessions on how we went about it, but I believed in it.
God.
Let's go.
You're my hat! You're lucky
Believe him.
You're lucky I can't see.
God, I feel so fucking cute right now.
Hi.
Do you know what really pisses me off, though, is the fact that it does actually kind of suit you.
Later on, when Finn and Ron had left, we discussed Finn's comment about respect, his condition, and past at length. I said some risky things about him. Finn would have no doubt shot me if he'd been there, but I felt heard. And with George saying I reported to him first and foremost, not Finn, I felt relieved. Things were falling into place. Afterwards, George, Enola and I went west on business, the first time I'd visited since I'd fled Mexico. I felt like I bonded with them that night. I was looking forward to the future. If that lake to the southwest is what I think it is. My first night here, once I got across the border, I got a fishing rod and 2 bottles of whiskey and got pissed while I was fishing.
Oh, nice. Wait, do you like to fish?
Love fishing, mate.
Oh, mate, we definitely need to go out fishing sometime. I love that. I know what I'll tell you, I mean, it's been a long time since I've done it because of business and everything, but I used to do a lot of fishing.
Right.
Just for fun, not even for profit.
Yeah, I don't even care about making the money from it. I just love doing the fishing.
It's such a nice change of pace. It's just
It is,
really,
yeah.
really nice.
Well, it's everything just slows down for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hello there.
You must be George.
That's me.
Elias, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, mate. Thanks for reaching out.
Hey, not a problem. Come on inside.
How do you do?
Hello.
Right now, I'm more interested in this firearm side of things.
Sure.
Also, maybe once we're done in Armadillo, can we visit the south coast for a couple of minutes and we'll have a look at Mexico?
Sure.
Yeah, alright.
You want to have like some rum with it or something?
You know what? Yeah,
Tequila?
I'll buy some in Armadillo.
I thought you were talking about like Brighton or something then for a second. You said the south coast.
Look around, George. It's just like fucking Brighton to you. While waiting for a handoff, we stopped for a drink at a saloon.
Things are alright, yeah. No, but out this way, it's unusual for me to be out this way because, I'll be honest with you, mate, between the dust and the heat, it is not my climate at all. Now, back in London, this is not the weather we have.
Yeah, you're not wearing the proper clothes right now. You really aren't.
Well, true. I mean, that being said, though, the trousers and the shirt, they're quite lightweight, so, you know, they're not...
Look at those shoes walking out here in those. What are those?
I'm protected from snakes.
What are those?
Will you fucking stop it, you?
You'll thank me later.
Well, I'll thank you now. I like a scotch, so...
Also, you gotta observe the rules as well when you get the chance.
Yeah, there's one particular rule which
There
I
are-
do not agree with.
They're over here.
Oh, right, okay.
Hang on, I'm down, let's give it a read. The Cerberus rules. 1. No fighting in the bar, take it outside. 2. No gunfights in the bar, take it outside. 3. No fucking in the bar, take it outside or pay for a room. 4. Drink till you drop. Sincerely, management.
Well, do you know what? I was gonna make this place my drinking place, but given the no fucking rule, mate...
I didn't get your name, actually.
Fucking hell, I can't see straight. What, me?
Yeah.
McCratty, mate. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, too.
And you're Moon, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a name to remember. Fucking hell, I can't see.
You okay?
Yeah. Bloody hell, fire. Should have sipped it. Fucking... I actually can't see.
Let me walk you
You
over
gotta
there.
need to help me, mate. Are they over here?
Yeah, keep going this way.
Oh, thank you. This is great customer service. Thank you. Thank you for being my responsible adult. Thank you.
No problem.
Did you hold his hand across the street?
Yeah, he was having a hard time.
Should we have one more drink before we leave?
Sure. He's pissed. You may have to hold his hand across the street.
I downed that. No, what just happened, mate? I downed that Scotch whiskey. Went outside, lost you, couldn't see straight, so I had to get to get Moon to be a responsible adult and walk me across the street. He was so
my
good
head was
about it.
fucking spinning, but I was just staring at my feet on the floor and just hoping they're heading in the right direction.
Right, shall we get going?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're alright to ride at the minute?
There's no one over here. Right.
Sorry, were those words or
just vowels?
Hey, bad gum. There's no way you're alright to ride.
No way, mate. No way.
What the fuck is going on out there?
Nola's she's killing the
Oh.
roof.
It's a
animal.
fucking Sam Squanch.
Oh, crap, your fucking laugh is breaking me. Stop it.
There's like 1,000 things that were funny.
Pure
When that
joy.
guy said, "Did someone kill an animal?" I thought you were on about me laughing. It sounded like it's not gonna be dying. Right, what's the quickest route to the coast? Just head south.
I suppose so.
At least you're able to walk out. without like a responsible adult to help you. I literally said like I need an adult, and he just helped me. It's so priceless, man. Right, this to the left might be the lake which you're fishing at. Let's see. Get the name of it. Is it Julio? It's a San Luis River down on the coast. Well, coast. It's a river, but you know what I mean.
I've got to say that Mexican just rolls off the tongue with the northern accent, doesn't it?
San Luis.
San Jose.
Chuparosa. Fuck!
Do it, George. Do it. Don't be a punk ass bitch. Do it.
You know what? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure this is my horse. This might be someone else's horse.
You're stalling Boots' horse. Take it back. You're stealing Outla's
No,
horse.
you didn't. She called it and it turned around.
It doesn't look like. It doesn't look like. Yeah. I don't know if it's me. But I don't know what it was. Laughing. It was like a release of all the built-up tension. Me? I was headed back to where my life hit rock bottom, ready to compare that with what I had now and would have in the future. Maybe all that bottled-up emotion just came pouring out in laughter. I were in the right company for it. Right, is this it anyway? I think it is.
This is Brighton.
It's Bournemouth, mate. What are you on about? Oh, fucking hell. Christ. So I came up by a place called Perdido. I think from there you pass through like Las Hermanas or something. Yeah, then got to a place called Chuparosa. Then I did north and swam it across.
Fucking hell. You did work getting here then, didn't you?
Mate, it were fucking rough. Fucking rough. But I wanted to come here because I wanted to think about what I had then and what I have now.
I'm sorry to tear the dream from underneath your feet with the old Saint Denis thing, right?
No, it's okay. Oh, I want to break the, what do you call it? Break the chain. Get to a different class, yeah. Oh, I want to be fucking posh. I want a butler. I want a fucking tailor. Just to say fuck you to all the people who had it when I didn't.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Well, I mean, you know, sort of I grew up the same way, mate. You know, literally in the council estates. Well, yeah, pretty much council estates in East End of London. But you will make money.
I'm in a 10 times better position now than I was when I swam over here, let me tell you.
Well, I mean, the fact that you swam over here tells a lot, doesn't it?
Well, you're drier.
Look, yeah, I was a drowned rat, it's in the name.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that fucking sunrise, man.
It is something. It's only when you look at it like this, you realise just the fucking size of the place.
I never thought I was going to make it out, but here we are. I would try fishing tonight, but I want to find a place that's guaranteed to be quiet, you know.
Is there a place that's guaranteed to be quiet?
We found it.
Oh, look at... Oh, it's teeming. Oh, proper appreciate this, mate.
That's alright. This is where I come all the time to do mine, so yeah, just stop for a second, listen.
Things ticked along with the firm, primarily moving shine and exploring business opportunities. Finn and I visited Saint Denis to retrieve some storage, but received a message.
Hey, come eat over here.
Oh, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
What do you do?
Can I think you lost something.
Sorry? What's this, may I ask?
Well, I think you lost something.
Come on.
It was a letter from Amadeo Moretti, the mute Dicenzo we'd robbed in the mine. Listen to the wind. It carries the answers to many questions. And a strong wind has been blowing through the crossing. From the Bastille to Valentine, from Valentine to Big Valley. A wind strong enough to sail a navy.
Oh, the fuck is he, a poet?
And he just doesn't know it, Paul.
Really not that direct with what he wants, huh?
I don't think I expected a poem. I don't know what I expected, Finn, but it wasn't that.
No.
We were talking about Gucci's and then we talking about salmon.
Peaches or beaches?
Neither, none of the above.
Bitches?
Bitches.
What's happening?
I am not gonna simplify my accent for you Americans. I'm just gonna go
Turtler.
full Yorkshire on you. There's no consonants here. All T's stay at the
No
door.
continents. I love you, McGrady. Henry, Harry, Clive, James.
Henry, Harry, Clive, Peter.
Peter. So, Charlie, tell me, what were you going to do if you couldn't find me in Blackwater when I was kidnapped, when I had just said I was in Blackwater, not kidnapped?
Well, I didn't know what you were. I was just going to hang around until you showed up. I figured you'd just go off to do something.
I need to, right, McCretty. I need to go.
What? Hold on. Wait a second, George. Can you give this to, Finn?
Sure. Got it. Oh, it's from Enola.
Alright. Jump on my horse.
Where are we going, Finn?
Oh, come jump on my horse.
Suddenly the bar was deserted, and Finn was leading me out into the middle of nowhere. I kept my composure, but my mind was racing. Had the others ratted me in because I didn't want to report to a medicated psychopath? And where'd they gone? And why were we riding away? I braced myself.
A nice view up here.
Yeah?
George has left the firm, obviously with Enola.
Wholesale gone.
Yep, and Charlie as well. Guess they didn't like the direction. There is a backup plan in place. Sort of saw this coming, so did Ron. There's a few other people to fill out the ranks around, but there's a reason Ron said he trusted you more than Matt. I don't know if I fully trust you, you're too clever. Go on, tell me you're not. The most intelligent people always say that, McCratty.
I sound dumb, don't I? So why don't we just go with that? Well, shit. I had such a good night with George and Enola the other night. We went out to Mexico. And we were talking about how it was the start of something new, you know? But for me, firm, and here we are now, huh?
People can change their mind a lot when they're not around, you know? Me and Ron thought this could be the case, like I said. But obviously, we are down on people, and obviously it's not going to be the same direction as before. If you want to walk away, you can. But I'm sure we'll have a more in-depth talk about it soon.
Okay, what I'd say then is, you and Ron, prepare a pitch. What you want to do with it? Where do you want to go with it? How do you want to bring in money? Where do you want to go to bring in that money? pitch a short-term plan and a long-term plan.
Well, we won't really be pitching, we'll be telling. Ron's done this stuff before, this isn't his first rodeo. I think that George should have lent on him more, and Reggie certainly lent on him a lot.
Well, the sun sets.
Yep. If you want to know what I think you should do in the meantime, if you're willing to still do things while we're in limbo until we tell everyone what's going on and get some more people in, there's a thing I used to do to identify new recruits. I'd assume the different part of myself that people don't really recognize, and I would be a lot more forward with what I wanted to do. I would take people mining, let them take the lead, and see how they did.
You just said then you take on a persona or a thing of yourself that people don't recognize. What do you mean by that? Do you mean the disguises that we do for mining, or?
So, people have mentioned Patch. I've mentioned Patch.
Can I ask you something?
Go on.
Did I give you worms? Was that you?
Well, you got worms, but no spare change.
Exactly. That's how tight things are. You want a worm?
Yeah, well, if we're not got any spare change, I'll take a worm.
How high can you count?
Like that.
10.
Yeah.
10 worms.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
He looked the same, but no, I had no idea you had that kind of emotional range. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, you're not the only one that can sound more stupid than they are. Which is why I'm talking to you about all this now.
Right, just give me a minute. I'm surprised you didn't fucking knife me there and then. I played with you like a cat playing with a mouse.
Oh, trust me, people have done a lot worse than that. In fact, you giving me anything at all was almost nice.
Yeah? I asked you if you could count, you said no, you held up your hands, you had 10 fingers, I said, oh, you can count to 10, and I gave you 10. And somehow, you didn't fucking throttle me for that, did you?
Didn't throttle a lot of people for the shit they put me through then, but it'd be a bit obvious if I did, wouldn't it?
Right. Okay.
And I ask this of you, because as I started this conversation, you obviously have more intelligence to you than most people, which makes you dangerous, and it's why I don't fully trust you, but it also makes you very good at assessing people, I'm sure. Unless you're giving them worms.
Big day. Big day.
There's a reason you don't trade in information, McCratty, is because you know how clever you are. You start opening your mouth to people, it gets around, and a bullet ends up in your brain.
I think you said that to me before. Oh, you accidentally fall off a bridge. That was the phrase you used. Oh, promise me this, Finn. If you ever do throw me off a bridge, look me in the eye while you do it, will you?
I look everyone in the eye. That's why I like to use a knife.
Alright. It's a deal then.
I don't see you doing anything that would require that ending.
George, Enola, Charlie. They were gone. Just minutes earlier we'd been palling around. And now, like everything does in my fucking life, they'd gone. It had all changed, all over again. And what remained? I was left with a medicated psychopath and his father figure, Uncle Ron. But in the ashes laid opportunity. I was technically third in line to the firm now. Closer to the firm than I'd ever been. And, if it came to it, closer to the firm's money than I'd ever been. Tell you what, Yeah, leave me here. I'm gonna go fishing, do some thinking.
Right, well, when you conclude your thinking, feel free to telegram me. You've got it, haven't you?
I do.
Well, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you will. See you around. I'd failed in South Africa. I'd failed in Mexico. I couldn't fail again. Finn and Ron were determined the firm would continue. They offered their hand. I took it.